make a girl a promise. If you know you can't keep it. They let me pick. Did I ever tell you that? Choose whichever Spartan I wanted.
2, 3. How do I say goodbye to what we had? The good times that made us laugh, I'll bring them back. I thought we gave to see tomorrow. I hope it's worth all the pain, but it's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday.
Dankeschön.
Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Okay, wonderful. Dankeschön.
Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, people. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. What's going on, people? What's up? What's up? Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you all see me? Most importantly, can you all hear me? Test, test, mic check. What's happening, people? How y'all doing? Oof, let me move this Xbox over here. Oh man. Oh man. Oh boy. Where do we even begin tonight, people? Where do we even begin tonight? Well, it'd be nice if I could just pop out the chat for a change. Let me go ahead and let's just pop this out real quick. Because we got a show tonight, my friends. We have got a show tonight. Okay, so while we let a couple more people join in the chat, I'm going to start at the top with some shout outs. Okay, so we got the homie Jfam, who was here bright and early first. Yes, sir, that's right. Oh, and then we got Flame coming in hot. He's contesting that. Flame is saying, no, you can't just be first, Jfam. Oh, we got a little bit of a civil war brewing in the comment section. Damn, Flame versus Jfam. Joe versus Jason. This is crazy, man. This is one for the history books. We got the homie Pierre Gamer in the chat. What's up, Pierre? We got Jim X Kenshin. Thumbnail game on top. Yes, sir. It's on point, bro. Yeah, I wanted to do something a little spicy for tonight's stream because there's a lot to discuss tonight. We got Hibachi in the chat. Nice thumbnail. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad you guys have been enjoying the thumbnails for the past couple of weeks. And it's so weird because I moved my camera to the right side of where I mount it as opposed to in the middle, but my eye tracking is just so used to this. So it's something I got to get used to again, because this is usually the angle that I have when I'm recording a video. I like to separate it with the live streams. But then I was like, yeah, let me mix it up for a change. We got Julian Phoenix in the chat. RIP Xbox 2001 to 2027. Oh man, man. We might have to be celebrating a funeral tonight, give or take. We'll see. We got Rhino in the building. What's up, Kingpin? How you doing? Oh, we got Pogi in the chat. What's up, Jonathan? How you doing? You've heard of Elf on a Shelf. Now get ready for wait, what at Nintendo? Oh man, just finished paying my dues to the Iron Gods. That's a fact, man. Definitely got to get those gym gains before you come to the stream. You know how this is. You guys know what the fee is. Let's see. We got Ghost Fixter in the chat. How's it going? Yesterday was interesting news for sure. Dude, the past 72 hours have been friggin' insane to say the least. We got Luis Mayorga in the chat. RIP Xbox. Damn, we getting all the RIPs in the chat tonight. Holy hell, we haven't even discussed the news. We got Oblivion in the chat. We got Valkian24. What's going on, Maddie? We got Pap in the chat. This demo got me bricked up and ready to go. Oh, damn. He must be talking about that Final Fantasy VII Rebirth demo. Yes, sir. Bobby Meow. Xbox Meltdown. Absolutely, man. The Xbox Fondue Special. We got Exploit and Nobody in the chat. What's going on, gentlemen? How y'all doing? We got K-Cube, the Blacks at Xbox. Yes, sir. We gonna get into that because surprisingly, a lot of people don't know the the origin of this image, what's on the background of the thumbnail, a lot of people thought this is like fake Reddit stuff. It's really not, my friends. It really isn't. It's a legitimate thing that people got paid a salary to design, and it's something that is just immortalized in the history of Xbox. Like how you have Master Chief. Right next to Master Chief, you have Blacks at Xbox. Like, I'm honestly, if I'm being real, they have about the same relevancy right now. We got Battlefield Joe in the chat. What's going on? Let's see. We got Beto Rods in the chat. We got the homie Steel Rain. Where's the spice at? And which spice are you? Ice Spice? Oh, Ice Spice. Hey, man, listen, Ice Spice, she ain't look bad, man. I'm going for Ice Spice is. She kind of cute, I guess. But I mean, all she does is shake her ass. I don't know if there's really gonna be that much of a connection, you know. We got D'Angelo in the chat. If the rumors end up being true and Xbox goes third party, I will sell my Xbox and buy a PlayStation 5 Pro. Oh boy, it's over, man. It's over. We got NKDN and we got DIMWITMONKEY in the chat. What's going on, guys? How y'all doing? Let's see. There's B-Rex Media. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We gather here today to say goodbye to Xbox. Oh, Jesus. Y'all definitely on one tonight. Holy hell. We got Long Live Kevin Samuels, McDonald's ASMR, and shots. Ooh, damn. I don't know about that. We ordered McDonald's last week. We did shots last week. I don't even have any liquor like that to do shots tonight, you guys. All I have is just beer in the fridge, and that's it. Let's see. Word on the street is the console war is over. Yeah, that's what they've been saying. Not for videos. I'm finally here. Yes, everybody is here. Everybody is here. That's what I like. We got the homie Flame chiming in with the $5 super chat. Appreciate it, my boy. He says, Phil, squirmiest, cowardice, failure, Spencer said unto the world. All right, I'm going to head out. Time to go race yachts with Jimmy. We were Schmeckeldorf. Dude, we were hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok, and flat out deceived. But we gonna get into it, man. We gonna get into it tonight. He said, nah, put Xbox on blast. Fuck him. Oh, shit. He said, fuck him. Damn, it's crazy. Oh, my God. Y'all already got the smoke tonight. I don't even got to bring the smoke, man. Y'all got the fire and everything. We got Reed94 in the chat. What's up? What's up? We got AGN, the anime gaming nerd. Xbox taking a full week to even give us their plans, even if they are going to debunk a lot of the rumors, is one of the biggest PR failures in first-party console history. Well, it wouldn't be Xbox if they weren't just, you know, constantly shooting themselves in the foot with messaging and marketing and all those things. It's been ongoing for the past 10 years. Y'all should be used to this. We got Nobody with a $4.99 super chat. What up, guys? What's up, Nobody? How you doing, my man? Where's somebody? Where's the Heartless? Where's the Unversed at? What kind of beer, though? It's this sour ale. That's one of them. And the other one is this coconut beer that the homie Jfam here bought me. So I might, depending on how things go, we might have those tonight. I was thinking about getting pizza tonight, actually. We got DOS in the chat. Xbox is about to become the new Sega. PS Rewind. Let's see who else is in here. I think that's more or less everybody. Okay, so I don't know, man. We might just have to dive into the topics tonight, guys, because we only really got one big topic, one topic of relevancy, one topic of note, one topic to rule them all, because there's nothing else that could happen from the time that I started this stream to the end of the night that is going to eclipse this topic, other than Phil Spencer doing a YouTube video just being like and then just saying what needs to be said. I don't know. We might have to get Phil on speed dial for that one. This man said I dusted off my Xbox to bring it into the video. No, I play my Xbox Series X every single day. In fact, the idea to have it in the intro was actually... Oh, wow. I just noticed that now. It does say hello from Seattle at the bottom. Can you guys see that? It says hello from Seattle. It's about to say hello PlayStation soon. Oh! Hello Tokyo. Hajimemashite. Okay, oh wow, we got the homie Silverwolf 26 with the $20 super chat. Bro, that Final Fantasy VII Rebirth State of Play though, February 29th can't come soon enough. You gonna play the demo or wait? Listen, guys, you know me. I'm ridiculously pumped for Rebirth. Rebirth is my most anticipated game of the year. There's nothing else that even comes close to it. But I think your boy Neo, he wants to go in as blind as possible. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to play that demo Because if I play that demo, I'm gonna get even more fucking excited, and it's just going to get to a point where I can't contain my hype anymore. So I'm at a good pace right now. I haven't watched the state of play. I will not watch the state of play. I'm about to go balls deep into Rebirth. Because if there's one thing that I want to do, I just want to go and experience this as blind as possible and just forget that everybody else on the timeline has played it and they're hyping it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to go balls deep in Tifa. That's it. Is that all? Is that really that unrealistic for a black man to ask during Black History Month? Please, just let me have this. Let me have this. But I appreciate the super chat, Silver Wolf. I'm not gonna be playing the demo at all. I know the save file transfers over into the base game and everything, but I want to experience it as blind as possible. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, yes. Give Tifa back shots. Absolutely, man. Oh, but okay, you know what? Let's just get the intro out of the way, and we're gonna chill out for a few minutes, and then we'll dive into the show while we get a couple more people coming in. What's going on, people? What's up? Welcome to another episode of Man Listen. If y'all are tuning in for the very first time, welcome. Man Listen is my weekly news series where we talk about all the biggest and breaking news that's happening across the entertainment industry, whether they be video games, comic books, movies, what have you. If it's something interesting and I find it worthy of discussion, we are going to talk about it here on the show. Now, before we dive further into the stream, I do want to get all the housekeeping out of the way because that is the most important. Now, down below in the video description, you guys will find a couple of links of interest to all of my social media outlets, from my Twitter page, Instagram, our Discord community, the Phantom Weirdos, in addition to ways to support the channel via Patreon memberships, in addition to the YouTube membership page. I want to give a shout out to all of the incredible members. A lot of them are joining us here tonight. If you do join the membership page, not only is it a great way to support the channel, but you also get access to a lot of cool custom emotes and badges and things like that designed by the homie Jfam. And the more and more that we do these streams, I'm pretty sure there's going to be more and more ample content for Jason to extract and make into funny memes. I already know tonight is going to be something for the history books. But yeah, so shout out to all the members who have been joining recently. Shout out to all the mods who are joining us tonight, doing God's work to keep things clean in the chat. And yeah, another way to support the channel, as I'm sure you've seen with a couple of people, super chats. They're a great way to have your question answered with priority, considering there's so many of y'all joining us tonight. I am only one person, and I try my best to get through everybody's questions, but you guys know how it is, especially when there's like a breaking topic and your boy Neo needs to speak on some stuff. You know, it just unfortunately is what it is. Now, if you have been to any of my live streams, the thing about super chats, and while I do appreciate them, when we're doing the Man Listen stream, we tend to save super chats for the break intervals. Considering this is a show that's usually structured around multiple topics, even though it is a live stream, I do like to use the topics as basically mini videos. So for people who use the live streams to get my thoughts on particular topics, I like to give my thoughts and speak on it uninterrupted. And then once I'm over and done with that, we usually take a break from anywhere from like 1 to 2 minutes where I go through the super chats, I read some of your guys' comments on things, in addition to anything that I might have missed, or if it is like a breaking topic and there's like an update that I missed while I was speaking on it, that's usually a time where I look into the comics to see, hey, listen, like, this is what happened in the time frame from when you spoke about it and to now. And I'm like, oh, of course, that's just my luck. That's always my luck. And last order of business, if you guys could do me a favor and hit that like button, it helps out the channel tremendously with the YouTube algorithm and helps send this video into the ether so we can get a lot more cool people into this little family of ours. We currently got 67 viewers watching, 23 likes. So I appreciate it if you guys would just help me out and click that like button. So, do y'all just want to dive straight into this? I know usually people wait until they get to like the half-hour mark of streaming before they speak on it. Or should we just dive straight into it? I'm seeing a lot of homies in the chat tonight. I'm seeing the homie Ramon Terrell. What's going on, my brother? Stakona's in the chat. We got Bentai in the chat. We got Kyle Rayner. We got Dylan Collins. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. It's good to see you guys. You know, I'm just, because if y'all just want to dive straight into it, I will dive straight into it. I'm just looking at y'all. I'm seeing a lot of votes saying, you know, let's go. Balls deep is the only way to go. Oh yeah, I agree with that. You know, leave the nuts hanging out. But yeah, man, if y'all want to dive straight into it, we will dive straight into it. Maybe this will be a maybe this will be a shorter show for tonight because we can just get through everything all at once. Oh, man. I'm seeing a lot of comments saying we should go for it. Oh, he says, oh, yes, sir. So, you know, I am nothing if not a man of the people, the loyal congregation that is I would say it's the Ask Neo crew. Well, a lot of you guys are the Ask Neo crew, but, you know, the loyal congregation of the Phantom Weirdos, my peoples. I'm going to give y'all what y'all want. Man, listen, you guys know this console, right? Y'all know this little behemoth, this monolith, the Xbox Series X. If y'all could believe it or not, this console turned 3 years old a couple of months back. 3 years that the Xbox Series X has been out on the market, right? And now going into its 4th year of the generation, a lot of people are thinking to themselves, Neo, I like Xbox, I like Game Pass, I like what they're doing. But to this day, there still is no reason for me to fully invest in this behemoth. What sense is there for me to invest in Xbox if they ain't got the games like that? You know? But something that even Xbox has been aware of for the past couple of years is that, listen, y'all want the games, we gonna get the games. We gonna buy the studios, we gonna build the games. They're like the video game version of Arby. We have the developers, you know? They went out back in 2018. They acquired 5 new studios. And then in 2020, they bought a whole publisher in Bethesda ZeniMax. And then, not even 2 years later, they acquired Activision Blizzard King. So they're out there assembling the Infinity Gauntlet of video game publishers, developers. So many studios, so many teams, so many IPs. The excitement for the Xbox brand was at an all-time high. You finally got competent hardware. You're talking about all of these games are going to be on Game Pass. You got it on your PC and your Xbox. You're talking about all these studios, all these teams working on passion projects, working on big scale cinematic experiences, the home of Western RPGs. It's not the home of 1 versus 100, unfortunately, but the future was looking bright for the Xbox brand. It had gotten people to, you know, look at Xbox and take it a little bit more seriously. Even if it wasn't for them per se, they can acknowledge and be like, okay, Xbox is making the moves, man. Xbox is making the moves, man. That's what they said. That's what we all said. And sure enough, to this day in 2024, oh, Xbox is definitely making some moves, my friends. Now, I need to preface this discussion as such, because I already know there's going to be a lot of comments, especially on the playback, from a lot of people saying, Neo, are you over here speaking on rumors and speculations? I thought you were above that. I thought you were the type of person who waits till the news comes out. Why would you be out there speaking on stuff that is unconfirmed? Do you know how many rumors exist in the industry every single day? How many uncles can possibly be at Nintendo? Come on now, Neo, you're better than this. You're better than this. You should just wait for official confirmation. And you are right. You are right. Everything that I'm going to discuss today allegedly is a rumor. Allegedly, it's speculation. Allegedly, none of this could happen. But if there's one thing that I have learned in my 15 years of being on YouTube and covering news, it's that if there is smoke, and a whole lot of smoke, there's most certainly some fire. And I'm not talking about no Rengoku. I'm not talking about no type of person that can use pyro abilities. I'm talking about the real deal shit, man. Ain't no Bloodborne 60 FPS patch, Bloodborne remake type shit either. I'm talking about some serious shit, you guys. Now, where did this all begin? Okay, so let's rewind the clock back to a couple of weeks ago. Mind you, this wasn't even that long ago when you think about it. A couple of weeks back, there was a person in the community who alluded to a really popular Xbox title, a title that was in the running for Game of the Year, that game potentially going multi-platform. And of course, it's prompted people to speculate, like what game could be they could be talking about, because if I'm being real about life for a second, I love the Xbox Series X, but game of the year caliber exclusives, it does not have that many. Let's just be real. However, you could point to maybe like 1 or 2 games that really got into that conversation. One of which being a surprise hit from last year, that being Hi-Fi Rush from Tango Gameworks. Stealth dropped after the first Xbox Developer Direct, and it honestly took the industry by storm. While it might not have been in the same conversation of some of the juggernaut titles in terms of sales, in terms of accolades, and in terms of excitement for the brand, Hi-Fi Rush was definitely up there. It was something that for the first time in a long time, a lot of people started looking at the Xbox brand who normally wouldn't. Because it's one thing to put out a competent game in Forza Horizon. That's always competent. It's one thing to put out a game like Gears. For the most part, bar some, things they do to you online, it's usually competent. Halo, that's a different story. Like, just not, okay, Halo, no. But in terms of, the things that people look for at Xbox, they're usually reliable and just that. Reliable and nothing more. Has there ever been something from Xbox that has moved the needle? Honestly, not in a very long time. It's had some serviceable games. It's had some good games. But there are more games that appeal to its base rather than games that can have people draw their eye. Someone who has another console and they look at that and they're like, damn, I really need to get an Xbox. PlayStation has a lot of those games. Whether people care about the quality of the third-person, cinematic, over-the-shoulder titles, you cannot deny that it's got people's attention and it keeps getting people's attention. And Nintendo is just a beast and a juggernaut of their own. You guys know how this is. But for the first time in a while, Xbox looked to have a game like that in Hi-Fi Rush. And then when you look at the rest of the developers that Xbox had in their stable, right? One of the biggest problems, and we'll touch more about this later, one of the biggest problems when it came to Xbox is they bought all of these studios at, unfortunately, one of the worst times you can. Because when Xbox started acquiring all of these studios, the world started to go in lockdown. So the games that we expected to hit within the first 1 to 2 years of Xbox's life, they started getting delayed to years 3, 4, in some cases years 5 of Xbox's life. Now, that's not something that's exclusive to the Xbox brand, but it's something that exists in the entire industry. However, out of all the publishers, it's definitely hit Xbox the most, followed by PlayStation, and then to a lesser extent, Nintendo. But time has passed since then, going into the 4th year of the Xbox Series consoles. We're looking at it like, okay, like Starfield came out, we had Hi-Fi Rush, we had a game set in Massachusetts, and now looking forward into the future, what do we got? Oh, well, here's an Xbox Developers Direct. We have Indiana Jones and The Great Circle. We have Avowed. We have all these other games coming out. We have Hellblade 2. And this is just the tip of the iceberg for the future. Because these are the 2024 games, man. What's happening in 2025? And then 2026? And then when you count in Activision Blizzard, and when you count in the rest of the Bethesda studios, and you count in all the other teams who could be working on multiple projects like Obsidian. Man, the fact that Obsidian is dropping Avowed, and then within the next 2 years, 3 years, they could be doing Outer Worlds 2? It was at an all-time high for Xbox. Sure, it was definitely a case of wait for this and wait for that, but for the first time in a decade, being an Xbox fan, you could actually say, wait for such and such a date, and they will deliver. Because they had no excuse now. You bought the studios, you got the talent, you have the delivery platforms, you can do it. But if that's the case, why are we hearing that a game like Hi-Fi Rush could be going multi-platform? That's peculiar. But again, you think nothing of it because everybody be talking. Everybody be talking on these apps. So let's fast forward to a couple days later. We hear another insider who not only backs up that claim, but says that it's going to be a couple of titles coming to Xbox. One of which being Sea of Thieves, a live service game. Wait, hang on. Wait. You talk about Sea of Thieves The game where you can swap the poop deck with your homies. A game that started out in a really broken state and yet found life of its own. A game that was honestly one of the few titles that Xbox can say is its own and it's different and it's unique. You're talking about bringing that game to other platforms like PlayStation and Nintendo? What are you doing here? What are you doing here? But again, you think nothing of it because it could just be rumors and speculations. And then a few days later, somebody data mines Hi-Fi Rush, and we find a couple of interesting things of note in the files regarding particular platform exclusive shirts. And we see platform exclusive shirts for Xbox and the Epic Game Store and Steam, and then 2 new shirts, one of which is red that says rock out everywhere, and one of which is blue. Red, blue, and I'm not talking about the Machinima series, my friend. Oh my lord. Is it possible that Xbox is bringing their games to other platforms? But you know what? It's all okay. It's okay. Because if it's the smaller titles, if it's the small games like a Hi-Fi Rush, like a Pentiment, and like a Sea of Thieves that makes sense from a live service point of view of having the most amount of players on the most amount of platforms to maximize revenue, then yeah, okay, they can do that. Because Xbox has done similar things before in the past. You know, they let the Ori games come out on Nintendo Switch. They let legacy games come out on other platforms like Minecraft. So yeah, you know, for these select titles, it could make sense. Even though you might not want to agree with it, considering this is what sells your consoles. But, you know, it is what it is. And then Sunday hits. News doesn't break on Sunday. Usually the news cycle, it's usually like Monday, Tuesday. If it's a really bad story, it'll break on Friday, so most outlets can't really cover it until the following Monday. Sunday morning, we get reports from very reputable people, insiders, that it's not just these handful of games. It's not just a selection of a la carte titles. It's more than that. And then people start saying, like, what do you mean more than that? And then there's a rumor that Starfield could be hitting PlayStation 5. And then there's another rumor that Indiana Jones could be hitting PlayStation 5 only a couple of months after its Xbox debut. Now again, might I remind you guys that these are all just rumors and speculations. No need to panic. No need to go crazy and getting all in a little tizzy. Relax, people. It's just insiders. And then we start seeing verifiable people in the media who have leaked things before back up and corroborate those things. Now, here's the thing. If there's one thing that I will give Xbox insiders versus PlayStation and Nintendo insiders, is that Xbox insiders, if an Xbox insider tells you something, 8 times out of 10, that's legit. 8 times out of 10, it's legit. Xbox insiders have been more right about PlayStation showcases than PlayStation showcase insiders have been right about PlayStation showcases. It's the craziest thing, but you guys know what I'm talking about. So now we're hearing from these sources in the media, and I don't need to name all of them because you guys know, if you've been on Twitter for the past 72 hours, you know the meltdown. And they're saying that a lot of these titles might surprise you, which has prompted a lot of people to just question, wait, so if it's Starfield and it's Indiana Jones, is there a chance that Gears of War could come? Is there a chance that Halo could come out? The Master Chief Collection on a PlayStation DualSense controller? Are you telling me that we gonna play Halo on a controller like this? With this type of placement, we're gonna play Halo. It was a scary thought. It was a scary thought. But what made it even more horrifying was the radio silence. The radio silence from Xbox leadership. Because this wasn't just a small batch of people talking about it. This story was getting picked up. This story was gaining traction. I'm talking about not just from the video game outlets. I'm talking about from all manners of news media. Places that you guys don't even follow, we're talking about this. General media. General media. And that's the thing a lot of people forget. When it comes to discussing this industry stuff, yeah, it's one thing if IGN reports about it. Yeah, it's one thing if you see something on Video Games Chronicle. But when you start seeing other outlets like Forbes and other outlets that regular Joe Schmoes read, and they start seeing stuff like Halo could come to PlayStation, or you don't need to buy the next Xbox console, just wait for the games to come out. That's damning. Not even 24 hours later, though, Phil, redacted, nicknames, Spencer, old Uncle Phil, he issued a statement on the Bird app. A statement that a lot of people were saying that, this is something that you should have said immediately as this was going down. Now, to be fair to the homie Phil and to any people, Phil is a corporate executive. He works in the industry of industries. Every single thing that Phil is saying has to be vetted by PR. And if you guys know anything about the way Phil has talked over the past couple of years, you would know that, like many business executives, he is a wordsmith. So when he says certain things, like for example, when people would ask him, with the acquisition of ZeniMax Media, are Bethesda games going to be exclusive to the Xbox platform? Phil says Bethesda games will ship on platforms where Game Pass exists. Bethesda games will ship on platforms where Game Pass exists. Now, to most people out there, well, obviously he means Xbox and PC, and, to a lesser extent, he means Steam as well. Every single thing this man says is calculated, and it's done that way for a reason. These people are trained to it. They go to seminars. They have people who monitor every single thing that they could say and find clever ways of going about it. Like how, for example, the questions that they know that we would ask, they have answers for it. And nothing is ever as straightforward as, yes, all the games are exclusive. Now, there are certain people out there who do work for Xbox, certain people out there who you guys already know, who will just get on Twitter immediately and say something, yes, is exclusive, and then, well, we find out a while later, you guys know the people who are very green about this. But I digress. The homie Phil Spencer issued a statement yesterday, which it's absolutely insane when you just look at the engagement of the tweet. Almost 7,000 quote tweets alone. This thing has more quote tweets than it has retweets. It's insane. But Phil says, "We're listening and we hear you. We've been planning a business event for the next week where we look forward to sharing more details with you about our vision for the future of Xbox. Stay tuned." We're listening and we hear you. Now, I'm going to go off script for a second. I don't use scripts, but, I have a particular flow that I'm going for tonight. But I'm just pause for a second. Man, don't that sound like some toxic ass shit, bro? We're listening and you hear you. Not once in that tweet did Phil come out and deny, shoot down, say all of this stuff is just malarkey. Not once did Phil ever do that. What he said was, we're listening and we hear you. And we're planning a business event for next week to detail our vision for the future of Xbox. So now that I've caught you guys up to speed, now that you know everything that has gone down within, well, the past month surrounding of Xbox news, what we are going to do, like I said before, all of these are still rumors. Nothing is concrete. The only thing that is concrete is we have a confirmed date of when we are going to be getting a proper update on this scenario. What we are going to do is we are going to humor this situation. And we are going to talk about the potential reasonings as to why Xbox would go multi-platform. Talk about the scale of it. Talk about whether or not this is a good idea from my point of view. And we're going to see from you guys live in real time, what do you think about all of this? Now, what we are not going to do in this stream is, unlike many of my counterparts in the commentator space when it comes to industry stuff, I'm not going to sit here and break down spreadsheets. I'm not going to sit here and talk about profitability of stuff. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I know more than the people who are running these companies, than the people who are counting these, like just crunching the numbers, all of that stuff. Because that's one thing I do see a lot in the gaming community, and you see it on both sides, PlayStation and Xbox. A lot of these people speak in absolutes when it comes down to the financials of these companies and all the crazy stuff. And I'm just wondering, if y'all know so much about these companies and how y'all run businesses, why don't y'all work for these companies? Oh, you guys don't because you... Oh, okay, that's the reason why. We're all just playing, fake economist, armchair analyst here. And that's cool if you want to just be an analyst and a spectator. That is what we all are. But the second you start breaking down stuff, like you actually work in the boardrooms, and I've seen some of the craziest things over the past couple of years from both sides, and I'm just like, y'all motherfuckers is stupid as hell, bro. Come on now. Y'all better than this? Yeah, and actually they're not. But yes, going back on point to this whole discussion, right? Talking about why would Xbox even dare go multi-platform? Why is this happening now of all times? They bought two publishers, two of the biggest publishers, one of which was almost $100 billion in evaluation. And now you're telling me that the second they get all of their ammo, all the ducks in the row, they're going to start releasing the games on the competition? What the hell's the point of Xbox at this point? Xbox as a brand, what is the point? You're not giving people any incentive to go into your ecosystem if you're just going to release all the games on the other systems in a timed exclusive fashion. And I'm going to be real. I spoke about this briefly a while ago. I'm not a fan of the way Microsoft, and I stress this, Microsoft has viewed the Xbox division. What separates Microsoft from the likes of PlayStation and the likes of Nintendo is that PlayStation and Nintendo have way more of a vested interest in their gaming sector than Microsoft ever has. Microsoft has always viewed Xbox as sort of like a pet project of theirs. Never really going all in, never really letting the right people steer the ship. It's always been about trying to make this thing as profitable as possible and just throwing money out of it instead of really cultivating a gaming culture. And I know a lot of the things that I said are just buzzwords. But hear me out for a second. While, yes, all of these companies are corporate, PlayStation, Microsoft, Nintendo, when you look at the culture of PlayStation Studios, you could tell that that is a gaming-first, gaming-centric company. When you look at the culture of Nintendo, and you look at the stuff that they put out, well, obviously, Nintendo, the only thing they put out is video games, and now they're dabbling into transmedia stuff with movies and amusement parks, but at their core, they are a gaming company. And PlayStation, well, Sony now has no choice, considering PlayStation is their biggest division. But with Microsoft, Xbox has never been their biggest division. It never has been. Xbox's brand has never been profitable to the point where it would justify all of these investments. And I firmly believe, and this is my own opinion, that the reason why the Xbox brand is still alive to this day is just mainly as just fuck it, let's just do this thing and see where it goes. Because Microsoft is that type of company that can piss away billions of dollars on stuff. When you look at all of their failed projects and all of their failed endeavors, Microsoft just pisses away money. And the Xbox brand, I don't want to view it as them pissing away money for 20 years. But when you look at the financial reality of the situation, when you strip away all of our own personal emotions and attachments and how legendary and what the things that the Xbox brand has done over the past 2 decades, to Microsoft and people making these decisions at the higher level, they're looking at this thing like this is just a money sink. Like, what are we really doing here? Which is why with the Xbox One situation, the Xbox One, a lot of people don't realize this, but Microsoft was ready to pull the plug and sell the brand because it just wasn't profitable for them. Not only that, there was just a huge amount of chaos that the Xbox One reveal caused to this day that they're still hurting over. It's crazy to think about 10 years later. More than that. So a lot of people are looking at this like, what the fuck are we doing? Which is why they slashed funding to the Xbox division. Which is why after the launch, you really didn't get any Xbox One games of significant note. You just didn't. And then it wasn't until Phil Spencer got in and then he reversed a lot of the policies and then he slowly tried to convince the higher ups to invest more in the Xbox brand. That's when we started to see things turn around. However, it was too late. It was too late. By that point, the PlayStation had already won. The Nintendo Switch had already been killing it for a platform that had only been out on the market for a year. Xbox was just starting to get their shit together by the end of the generation when they launched the One X. But at that point, it's too late. No one's going to buy a mid-gen refresh when you have no games of consequential note. Why would they do that? Why would they do that? So their only hope was just to say, you know what? Let's just hunker down and let's get ready for the next generation. So what they did was they just bought more studios and they slowly but surely started cultivating these relationships to try to fix the image. And then boom, COVID happened. Delayed every single thing. So the Xbox brand is just completely, they're so unlucky. Every single time they try to do something, it's just fucked, bro. It's fucked. But I say all that to say that despite that, what Phil Spencer and his team were able to accomplish got the attention of the highest man in charge of Satya Nadella. And I chose my words very carefully when I said the highest man, because not only is he the head of the company, that man is high as fuck for what he is thinking. But again, I don't get paid the big bucks, so I don't know. He convinced Satya Nadella to open the wallet, open up the doors and the vaults at all the banks to invest heavily in gaming. Something that they really haven't done since the inception of the Xbox brand over 20 years ago, and that was with Steve Ballmer. So we got Satya to pony up almost $10 billion for Bethesda. And then he got Satya to pony up almost 10 times that for Activision Blizzard King. That's very important. So when Satya comes out here and he's talking about, let us compete, we want to get into gaming, we want to do all of those things, there's a reason why. And we all know this. Gaming is the most profitable form of entertainment. The gaming industry has made more than the movie industry for over a decade now. In terms of dollars spent, it's astronomical, whether you're talking about console, PlayStation, whether you're talking about PC, whether you're talking about mobile. Gaming makes a lot of money. But here's the thing. Gaming makes a lot of money. And when you spend close to $100 billion in acquisitions, in addition to all the other money that you're spending to run the Xbox brand, a brand that is not making money, a brand that has Xbox Game Pass, a brand that is all about value for the consumer, at some point, they're going to start asking, when are we going to get a return on our investment? And obviously, if you know anything about how to rebuild console images, a lot of that stuff rarely happens overnight unless you have a situation where you strike lightning in a bottle and you're just in the right place at the right time and you're doing all the right things and you're capturing the market, whether it's like the PS4 reveal or whether it's like the Nintendo Switch blending the two markets together. In the case of Xbox, they've always had an uphill battle. So it would take a while, years, probably a solid generation, to regain the trust of gamers. But to the people up top like Satya Nadella and all of those people, they're not looking for hope. They're not looking for goodwill. They're not looking for any of that stuff. What they're looking for is the math to be mathin'. And when they spend that money, the last thing they want to see is them not making money. And remember, we can analyze all these sheets the way we want. We can look at this and say that, oh, they're making profit here and percentages are up there. You guys got to remember, we're not the one footing the bill for this stuff. This is a $1 trillion corporation. And while they can piss away money, on some level, they're going to be like, okay, can we start making even more money? Because it's not just about making 1% growth or 2% growth or 3% growth. That's not what they're looking for, you guys, when they invest almost $100 billion in M&A. They're looking for way more than that. And they want it fast. They're looking for the next untapped market, and they have it with the Xbox brand. But the problem that exists is that fast cash is not necessarily always the best form of cash. And it seems like Satya's approach is, we have all of these IP. We have all these developers. We have all of these franchises and these like everything that we need for success. So why not take it one step further? Why not continue to bolster the brand beyond consoles? Because that's one thing that Phil Spencer and his team had been doing. Xbox, yes, is the brand, but Game Pass had become the platform. Whether you're playing on consoles or mobile or on PC, it's one unified Xbox ecosystem. But to people like Satya, they're like, okay, so this is a service. And I wouldn't be surprised if that was the way Phil Spencer had to try to, pimp it out to Satya so he could get him to open the bank. Because remember, Satya, he's the head of Microsoft. And if you go back and look, that man didn't even know when the Series X was launching. This man runs Microsoft. He doesn't know one of the premier products from one of his, even though it's not top one division, it's still top 5. One of his divisions is launching the next big product that only launches once every 7-10 years. That's crazy. But again, it just goes to show you how people on that level, they just don't care. They just delegate, Because if everything is running fine, it's not an issue. It's when things aren't running fine, that's where the heads start to roll. And you start thinking to yourself, well, Xbox, they bought these studios, and I'm sure Phil and the people who love gaming have a seat at the table. And they know that these things take time to launch and roll out. It's not like they just develop something in a year and put it out. It's like, no, these games take 3 to 5 years. I'm pretty sure in a perfect world, Phil and company could have convinced Satya. But what is the one little roadblock? The one tiny little snag in the plan that held things up for almost 2 years, that was making headlines every single week, in and out of courtrooms. The one thing that stopped all of their plans dead in the water. That FTC. All the court cases. The regulatory board regarding Activision Blizzard King and getting that approved. If y'all can believe it or not, that took almost 2 years. 2 years before they could really do anything. And I know what you guys are going to say, well, that shouldn't stop the rest of Xbox's plans. You know, they still have all these other studios to put out content. Well, when you factor in that they're trying to buy this publisher, and in order to try to buy a publisher at the time they weren't evaluated at $1 trillion, but at a company that was one of the biggest trying to buy this publisher, they had to convince audiences that they were weaker than PlayStation. And they somehow successfully did. However, that came at the cost of building up the Xbox brand. And you guys already know, if you've been an Xbox gamer for the past 2 years, whether or not the content creators will lead you to believe this, you will know that after 2021, which was like, in my opinion, the last great year for Xbox, 2022 and the majority of 2023, save for a couple of exceptions here and there, was radio silent. The things that we used to get excited for, they weren't doing anymore. The stuff that you would expect them to do and capitalize on, they weren't doing it. It seems like every single time there was something wrong, it was a self-inflicted injury. And that is a thing that Microsoft has gotten so damn good at over the past couple of years. Yes, PlayStation has been doing that as well. Like, we've seen Sony do that a couple of times, but no more so than Microsoft. Like, yes, we champion Microsoft for listening to the consumer, and we praise the people at Xbox for doing goodwill gestures, but at the same time, we cannot deny that how many times have we heard Phil Spencer come out and say these exact words? We're listening and we hear you. How many times have we had a Redfall? How many times have we had a Halo Infinite launch? How many times have we had them try to increase the price of Xbox Live Gold? How many times have... This stuff adds up, and I know a lot of people will say, well, it's not a big deal. Look at this and look at that, and they eventually fixed Halo Infinite. No. You have to stop doing this. We have to stop treating a $1 trillion corporation. If people want to boast and brag that this is a $1 trillion corporation, why are we using kid gloves when they do stuff and they fuck up? This is stuff that is just like anyone with common sense who's in the room would understand. But it seems on some level that there aren't people who are in the room who understand. It's like, yes, we can praise them when they're doing stuff right, and we can praise them when they're learning from their mistakes, but when they're doing stuff that's fucked up, oh, best believe we have to speak on it. Because I'll be damned if people start taking the credit for something when they were there damage controlling for it in the first place. Like, when Halo Infinite was first shown off, and we all looked at that game, and we were just like, that is not a game that looked like it'd been in development for 5 years. Like, there was something fundamentally wrong. We had everybody tell us that, oh, shut up, you guys are graphics whores, the game is going to be great, it's all about the gameplay, and it's blah, blah, blah. And then they delayed Halo Infinite for a year. And then all these people were saying, no, this is fine, this is amazing, you know, it's what the game needed. Or they were saying alternatively, oh, this is what you guys get for being ungrateful. It's just like, bro, this is the marquee flagship title of Halo, and people are treating it like it's an indie game. And then when the game launched and it came out, and it's like, why is this game missing all these modes? Why is the multiplayer bare its bones? Oh, shut up. It's on Game Pass. It's free to play. 87 on Metacritic. Oh, no one plays split screen, campaign, co-op. Just replay the campaign for 8 months. Like, why? And I don't want to keep bringing up Halo, because I swore the last time I brought up Halo, I would stop talking about Halo. But it's like, it's the same rhetoric. It's the same rhetoric. And we see it time and time again, like these people are somehow immune to criticism. You should be holding them accountable. You should be. Regardless of whether or not they're your favorite developer, or regardless of whether or not they've taken you out on lunch dates, or they've sent you consoles. Like, bro, a lot of people might not know this if they're new subscribers, but Xbox sent me this Series X. I did not pay for this console. They sent me this console. Xbox still sends me stuff, controllers, games, a lot of shit. But just because I have access to Xbox, that doesn't mean I'm like not critique the shit out of them. Because regardless, I'm still a consumer in the Xbox brand. I still buy stuff on Xbox. I subscribe to Game Pass. And I want this company to do better. And what I am seeing them doing is something that, in my honest opinion, is going to be completely detrimental for the brand. Because you have to look at it like this. Xbox's biggest problem for the past decade is that they have zero identity. Unless you grew up with the Xbox console, unless you were just a real big fan of Halo, Gears, and Forza, there really isn't anything else to get excited for on Xbox. Like, you're either playing the console for those IPs, you're playing the console because all your friends still have it, or you just like the controller better. Like, I'm just being real about life. That's how it is for the vast majority of people. When you look at new reasons to get people invested in the ecosystem, there really isn't. Game Pass was an interesting approach to that. And it was something that caught a lot of people's eye. But regardless of whether or not you have access to all these games, you still need the high quality first party content to play those games, or should I say, to get those gamers invested. Because all of those games are still available on their PlayStation or on their Switch or on their PC. And for a lot of people out there, they're very content with waiting. They're very content with waiting. A lot of people are, and we'll touch more on that later. So when you're talking about, finally, for the first time, you give people a reason to somewhat be interested in Xbox, whether it's day one on Game Pass with all these new games that look interesting from good studios and great teams, or you're just talking about reviving new projects and you're giving people more freedom, you start to take away all of that potential goodwill and rebuilding the brand when you put all those games out on other systems. Like, I'm sorry, that just devalues the brand 100%. Because you're talking about building the brand up. How the hell are you going to build the brand up and get people invested if all you're doing is saying, hey, listen, you can play Indiana Jones on Xbox the first 6 months, but you know what? On PlayStation, it'll be out on that day. It'll probably be fully patched. You'll get DualSense haptic feedback on that bitch. You'll really feel Indiana Jones whipping the shit out of Nazis. And I'm sorry, that's a much better sell with the DualSense controller. I'm just being real. You telling me that a lot of people are just going to rush out and buy an Xbox just to play Indiana Jones for 6 months, or play Outer Worlds 2 for 6 months? And again, I'm not speaking in absolutes as far as the dates are concerned, because we don't know the approach, whether it's 6 months, whether it's a year, whether it's 2 years. Let me tell you this, and this is what I'm speaking with absolutes. People will wait if they know there is a chance that that thing will come to their system. Do you know how many freaking times I've argued up and down with Switch fans to buy a PlayStation and play Persona 5? They're just like, oh no, I want to play it portably. And I'm just like, guys, this game is not coming out anytime soon. And then when Royal dropped on PS4, I said, guys, it's time. They're like, oh no, I want to play it portably. Mind you, some of these people had PlayStation 4s. But these people were waiting 5.5 years, almost 6 years to play it portably on the Switch. And sure enough, all of those same people bought that bitch day one and put 150 hours into it. Now, yes, that is my own anecdotal evidence. I'm not speaking, obviously, for everybody. But there are people who know that if Hellblade 2 comes out on Xbox and you're telling me it's on PlayStation a year later, I'ma wait. But you want to know what is something that a lot of people don't wait for? Spider-Man, Tears of the Kingdom, Super Mario Wonder, God of War. That's powerful. And you could sit here and debate and argue the quality of those games. Oh, sequels. Oh, it's the same shit. Well, you know what? You know what? People are rushing out to play it. That's brand power, and that is what Xbox has been missing. They don't have any brand power. When you look at them around the world, they're getting lapped left and right. And y'all can sit here and say, well, sales don't matter. It's all about this and the monthly active users and the metrics. Yes, sales do fucking matter. How the hell are you going to sell Game Pass to people when there aren't no Xbox consoles out there? The easiest way to sell Game Pass is to Xbox customers. Xbox consoles, that's your easiest point of entry. I'm sorry, PC gamers ain't supporting Game Pass. I'm sorry, they are not. PC gamers would rather buy a game full price on Steam than getting on the Epic Game Store for free. That is just how fickle PC gamers are. They are loyal to Gabe Newell. They are loyal to Lord Gaben. They are not on no Game Pass. And especially when Game Pass on PC is not the greatest experience across the board for people. Oh yeah, they'll get it on Steam. They'll pay full price for it. So for Microsoft to want to pimp out this ecosystem, they really have to go ahead and make sure that everything is on point in this ecosystem. You got to make sure Windows 11 gaming is on point. You got to make sure Windows 10 gaming is on point. You got to make sure the Game Pass app is on point. Because that's how the only way this shit is going to work. But the easiest way to sell people on Game Pass is to sell Xbox consoles. And when your marketing is so piss poor across the world that most regions aren't even fucking with Xbox anymore outside of America, that's a problem. Because how are you going to sell Game Pass to those people? And let's circle back. When we're talking about the stuff that matters to these executives like Satya, when it's stuff that matters to them, what do they all look for? MAU, monthly active users. They're looking for monthly active users. They want to see metrics. They want to see all this stuff. And Game Pass was Phil's way of selling them on that. Look at this growth and everything. Game Pass is not where it needs to be. You know, you want to talk about profitability. Phil swore under oath that it's profitable. Sure, let's take him at his word, profitable. But the problem is, when you stop making the console the focal point of the experience, how in the world are you going to sell those Game Pass numbers? How in the world are you going to get them to grow? Because now you're hitting a ceiling. Now you're going to hit the ceiling when you stop caring about giving people a reason to buy those platforms. And you can say that, well, listen, if we bring these games to PlayStation and Switch, we'll do a Game Pass Lite on there and get them to subscribe, and that's how we'll get the numbers up. It's not going to work, fam. It's not going to work, bro. It isn't. It isn't. But again, that's just my viewpoint as a person who has really, no type of analytical insight on how they crunch these numbers. But if there is one thing that I do know, as someone who's been surveying the gaming industry for the past almost 20 years now, is that, yes, the industry is always changing. It is evolving. But at the same time, the more things change, the more they stay the same. People reject, what's the term? They reject modernity and they embrace the past. You guys know the phrase I'm talking about. Everything is pushing towards live services. It's always the same 5 to 10 live service games that we have now. And then what are people going back towards? They're pivoting back towards the single player stuff. Why? Because it's tried and true and it makes money. And then they find clever ways to try to make that sustainable. Because you're always going to find a market in single player games. The other stuff is way too much of a risk and a gamble. But talking about Satya and him opening up the bank, to him, putting these games on other platforms could be the reason how Phil was able to get ABK acquired. That's it. He said, listen, we need this money coming in. And if that means putting these games out on other platforms, regardless of the scale of how you do it and show it to us. And I'm not a fan of that. I'm really not. As a person who's been invested in the Xbox ecosystem for the past 4 years after being gone for almost 10 years, to me, it just makes me look at the future and get a little nervous because obviously they're going to view it on a case-by-case basis. But you guys know how it is with case-by-case. Case-by-case, case-by-case. Well, what happens when all those cases start leaning more in favor of doing multi-platform releases. What happens when you get a situation where the PlayStation or Switch version earns more revenue than the Xbox version? Well, it's no longer going to be wait 6 months or a year. That bitch is going to be day and date, bro. Because if we can recoup our investments within the first like 2 months of having it on PlayStation, why wouldn't we? And then what happens after that? You give less people a reason to buy an Xbox console, and then the Xbox brand starts to diminish. We're already seeing happen with physical games. Physical games in general are going away. We know this. It's, you know, it hurts my heart as someone who has a lot of physical media, but it is what it is. It is what it is. So you're telling me that you're going to try to grow the Xbox brand through cloud and TVs, which, okay, sure. In the future, there is going to come a time where streaming is as, you know, seamless as native hardware. That shit ain't now, bro. That shit ain't now. You're telling me that people are going to walk into a store and they're going to be like, yeah, let me buy that Xbox Chromecast. And that's the only Xbox hardware. Unless you're like an Xbox enthusiast who that's probably who they're going to sell the consoles for. And at that point, if you're just selling hardware to enthusiasts, you might as well just make Steam, freaking, you remember when Valve came out with like the Steam boxes like 10 years ago? That's basically what the Xbox brand is going to become. It's just going to be for people who just want that Xbox experience. For the dashboard UI, for the seamless cloud, and if you want to play it through, you know, Xbox Play Anywhere. That's what it's going to come down to. And for some people, that's going to be okay. For some people, okay, fine. You know, I'm not going to worry about building a PC or worry about streaming. I want a dedicated, you know, $500, $600 box, and that'll be my experience. And that's cool. But is that really what you want to do? Is that really it? Because at that point, you're probably going to end up going third party on a big scale. And then you just happen to be a third party publisher who puts out a piece of hardware similar to Valve, right? I wouldn't be surprised if the people on board looked at Valve and they look at the way they handle things as a sometimes publisher of games, but they're more of a service operator. They sell services. That's what Steam is. Steam is a service where we get to download games. And recently they've been dabbling in hardware. You know, they came out with the Steam box 10 years ago. That failed. They have the Steam controller. They did the Valve Index. And now they did the Steam Deck. And the Steam Deck is very successful. I wouldn't be surprised if Xbox is like, you know what? Yeah, we'll just make our hardware for the enthusiasts, but we'll focus more on selling the software so we can keep this stuff sustainable. Sustainability. That's another thing. And we're going to talk about something that might piss a lot of people off. We talk about Game Pass sustainability. What if one of the ways in which Xbox could circumvent a mass exodus of IPs, prevent the majority of their lineup from going multi-platform? What if one of the contingencies is that they have to get rid of day one on Game Pass? No matter what that does to the brand, no matter what that does to fracture the user base and building up the goodwill of people who bought an Xbox console for day one releases on Game Pass, if them going back to the traditional model of releasing their exclusives day one on Game Pass, if they gut that and then they adopt a more traditional approach where you'll get them maybe a year and change depending on the IP, you might have a curated list of like Game Pass like games, and it's just basically third party stuff and indie stuff. What if they got rid of that? Would you guys still be on board with Xbox? Now, I'm going to say something that's very controversial here. I'm in favor of it. I am in favor of, if they can keep the ecosystem sustainable by going back to releasing $60, $70 games, if that's what they need to make sure that this division runs Xbox focused and not Microsoft service focused, I'm okay with that. Because it's not that big of a deal. And I'll tell you why. Because Game Pass is great. As a service, it's awesome. Netflix of games, blockbuster for a new generation. I love it. But to the same degree, with the amount of games that come out on the daily and how many releases that are there and how cheap games drop, even though a lot of them are $70 now, it's not a big deal to me. It isn't. Now, I speak for myself. There's some people who rely on Game Pass as their sole form of entertainment and gaming. And yeah, for them, that could be an issue. They bought this console and they just want to use Game Pass for all their games. Absolutely. But if they were crunching the numbers, and in this hypothetical scenario where Game Pass was sustainable with the acquisition of ZeniMax, but the second you spend $70 billion and you start getting other people looking at your business division and they start wanting to see more of a return on investment, if you had to gut the day one on Game Pass approach and go back to each individual game having a life of their own and going away from that, you still get some day one releases, maybe some smaller titles here and there. But if that's for the benefit of the brand, cool. Now, there's another scenario where you keep day one on Game Pass. That's good for the Xbox gamers and people who play on Game Pass PC. But a lot of the stuff is multi-platform. Some of it is a la carte. Some of it is timed exclusive. Some of it is day one. And that is where a lot of people are going to be torn about it. Because Game Pass is great, but unless they keep those subscriber numbers growing at an astronomical rate, I don't think it could sustain a $70 billion acquisition. At least not for the people who are writing the checks. If it was just Xbox and it's like original batch of studios, yeah, that's fine. But now you have a whole lot of other mouths to feed. And yes, Call of Duty does make a lot of money, but Call of Duty is just one entity, and these companies, they want a Call of Duty in every sector, which is not feasible at all. So that's the situation. That's the gamble. That's the scenario. Honestly, just to wrap everything up on a neat little bow, this whole situation, like I said before, it's rumor, it's speculative, but with Phil Spencer not denying it, and yes, it is corporate PR speak, that means that on some level, a lot of this is true. And next week, when he's talking about it, a business event, you don't hold a business event to say that these games are still exclusive. You don't do that, guys. You don't got to be in the industry. You don't got to sit in the pew on Sunday to know that there's more to this than meets the eye. And it might have happened in the next few months, and maybe with all the leaks, it got pushed up. That could be the case. And based off of what we've been reading behind the scenes from some people, this is a very divisive move at Xbox. And I would not be surprised if the powers that be at Microsoft in the boardroom won out with this decision. Because I know Phil is a gamer. Phil loves playing video games. We know this. Like if you had to pick who you'd rather sit in a room with and talk about video games and stuff, Phil Spencer, Jim Ryan, of course I'm hanging out with Phil Spencer. Like regardless of all this like industry analyst talk that we do, I'm hanging out with Phil Spencer, bro. Like that man gets down in gaming. Jim Ryan would probably look at a game like Final Fantasy VI and say, "What the fuck is this shit?" And I'm not trying to have that type of negativity in my life. If he disses Chrono Trigger like that, I'm not. Man, listen. All I'm saying is that man. Okay. Anyway, but regardless of that, it's going to be a very, very interesting next couple of weeks. With what is going to be unfolding is potentially about to be one for the history books. Now, it could be a case of all of the insiders got this shit wrong, and we're all gonna laugh about it and be like, "Oh, look at y'all." And it could be something crazy, as in like, yeah, we're bringing Xbox games to PlayStation to Switch, but it's through the cloud. It could be something ridiculous like that, which is like, okay, cool, fine. But still, it's gonna be something. It's gonna be something, and I don't think everybody is gonna be satisfied across the board. Optimistically, it's gonna be those smaller titles and the service games, which it's crazy how we have to say like, okay, yeah, you guys can have Sea of Thieves, and you can have this, but remember, Halo Infinite is technically a service game. And sure, yeah, they're doing different things with it now, but come on. Oh, but that's that, you guys. Holy damn, I was definitely on one. Jesus, man. I felt like I was channeling something. Like I spoke with like the cadence and the flow of me making an actual YouTube video with little to no stops, and just that shit was crazy. I'm actually kind of proud of myself, you guys. Holy moly. But yeah, that's basically all I have to say regarding this scenario, you guys. Let me know down below what you guys thought about that. Like I felt like I was channeling the power of my ancestor. Oh, speaking of my ancestors, I can't believe, you see, this is how focused I was on the video, you guys. This is how focused I was to making sure I stayed on point and I did not deter or get distraction. Like, bro, I'm telling you, shit was lit. Let me explain to you guys the origin of this thumbnail right here. You guys are looking at the thumbnail. NeoGameSpark is the gamer Malcolm X. Oh shit. I don't know about all that, but shout out to the GOAT Malcolm X. But okay, let me tell you guys the story, the history of this thumbnail. Now, outside of the Hotep Anakin that's on there, the history of this thumbnail, blacks on Xbox. Like you guys have known, I posted it a few times on my Twitter account, and every single time there's a new person who comes along saying this is fake, right? This is not real, right? What the hell is going on here, bro? No, this is a very real thing. I believe it was from back in 2019 to celebrate Black History Month at Xbox. Microsoft and the powers that be, they came up with this graphic and this slogan celebrating blacks at Xbox. And they had that graphic design, as you can see in the thumbnail, that illustrates how instrumental the blacks are at Xbox. Again, this is a prime example of sometimes you just need a brother in the boardroom. You need a brother or a sister there to just co-sign this, because it could be well-meaning and well-spirited, and then other people are gonna look at that and be like, nah, you're not gonna do that. You could have, like, there's just a myriad of other terms you could have used other than blacks at Xbox. Blacks at Xbox. Like, that's just, oh my God, bro. Oh my God, I feel like there's better ways that we could have gone about handling this. Oh, Jesus. That's just insane. Sarah Bond co-signed it. Was she even at Xbox at the time? I don't know. $5 super chat coming in from Don Otaku. Just know if all this is true, there won't be no fan fest where Xbox execs are walking amongst the fans and hanging out. They're gonna have Secret Service. Oh, absolutely. I mean, then again, you might not know, bro, because I've seen some people in the community. Some people in the community have been like having panic attacks. They've been, selling their Xboxes. And here's another thing, since we're off the storytelling time. Wow, we got 96 people watching. Appreciate you guys tuning in with me tonight. If you could do me a favor, tap that like button. Helps out the channel tremendously. We got 62 likes. Can we bring that up to 69 likes and make it a very, very, very nice stream? That is something that I have noticed in the community over the past day or so. Just the overreactions from people. Now, here's the thing. I understand people being disgruntled with the news, especially if you're someone who's been invested in the Xbox ecosystem for a large amount of time, like a lot of people are. And then the idea of potentially there being an era where Xbox hardware is not taken seriously, it's like, yeah, it's a big deal. But when I start seeing some people falling out in Twitter Spaces, doing 7-hour Twitter Spaces back to back, people selling their Xboxes over all of this shit, I'm just like, okay, y'all are losing it. Y'all are definitely losing it, bro. It's not that serious. Like, yeah, we can be constructive about this shit, but at the same time, why y'all in Twitter Spaces like we in lockdown? Like, bro, I have never in my life seen as many grown people in Twitter Spaces all day, all night, man. You wake up, you go to work, you see that they're still in Twitter Spaces, you getting ready to go to bed, they still in Twitter Spaces. I'm just like, what are y'all doing here? I really hope a lot of y'all are playing games here. I really hope y'all just ain't sitting there on the bed on your phone being like, oh, Phil, how could you do this to me? How could you do this to me, Phil? I don't understand that shit. And it's always the people you always asking, like, what game you playing now? And they never tell you. They never fucking tell you, bro. But yeah, you guys, that's basically the gist of this whole scenario. I want to get y'all's takes and your viewpoints on this situation. Hypothetically speaking, if, let's say, Xbox does go multi-platform in some way, shape, or form, what do you guys think? Like, for some people, if it's the small stuff in the service games, they don't mind it. For other people, it's just like, fuck it. I'll sell my console. I'll go PC. I'll just stay on PlayStation. For other people who don't have a console, they're just like, oh, great. Now I don't have to buy another console. So what do you guys think about it? I mean, me, myself, and I'm not going to be selling my Xbox. I'm still going to game on my Xbox. You know, this generation is not even halfway done. But it's going to have me looking at the next generation, depending on how they handle the next 4 years. Sounds like a presidency. It's going to have me questioning, what do I invest in Xbox for the next generation? Because right now, my gaming time is primarily on my Series X. I'm still buy games for both. But, you know, going forward, do I want to keep investing in this ecosystem when I feel like I'm not a first-class citizen anymore? As crazy as that sounds, that's how you should feel as a gamer. You should feel like they're delivering all these great experiences to you, the gamer, who bought their console. It's not a case of, well, you're mad that more people can play more games. No, I'm not mad at more people playing more games. But how we've been gaming for the past 40 years is a certain way, and that's how we've benefited. It being done a certain way. Not saying you can't experiment and do other shit, but when you start taking away all the resources and start doing multi-platform shit, it's just like, come on now. Especially when Xbox is the only company that's doing that. We don't need Xbox to divvy up more resources and do other stuff. In fact, we need them to focus their resources. Just dial it in, people. Just dial it in, man. Man said, after Starfield was 30 FPS, that was the last straw for me. My Xbox Series X financed my 4070 GPU. Damn. I mean, that's how it is for a lot of people. A lot of people say, why would I buy an Xbox when I could buy a GPU? I mean, that's not wrong. But for the people out here who don't game on PC, because there's still a lot of people who don't want to game on PC, and that's fine. I mean, I'm primarily a console gamer. I have a PC, but it doesn't have the state-of-the-art graphics card. It has like a 3070 in it, which is still good, but now, compared to the shit now, no. Some people just want to buy a $500 console and just keep it. And that's a good market of individuals. But if there is one thing that I think we need to, and I'm seeing a lot of people in the community hold Phil accountable to this whole double speak, the wishy-washy messaging, bro, that's got to stop. That does way more harm than good for the brand. And yeah, this is just our own little ecosystem, our little bubble, but that stuff travels and people don't forget it, dude. Like, look at the Xbox One reveal. Look at the words that they said. People still, it's etched into their soul to this day. To this day. It's a big deal. And you're telling people that, like, yeah, you know, it's just Twitter. They don't care about the people on Twitter. Okay, sure. But what happens when the words you say make a blunder and a lot of people look at that like, uh-oh. Well, PC gaming is great, but it is not a uniform experience across the board. No two PC gamers' experiences are going to be exactly the same. You're bound to run into some type of a problem. however big or small, that requires troubleshooting. It's called troubleshoot gaming for a reason. Like I remember one time I was trying to play Horizon Zero Dawn on stream and I couldn't boot the game because my antivirus software had an issue with that game. It was like, what the fuck is this PlayStation game doing on here? But yeah, you just run into random stuff, and it's rarely an issue that requires heavy tinkering, but it is something that exists. You can't just boot it and play. But most of the time, it works great. $2 super chat coming in from Flame. Xbox is Mishima and PlayStation is Kamoshida. Oh, no. Oh, God. No. That's actually a disrespect to both of them, bro. To both the consoles, not the people in Persona. Ugh, fuck them. I would not say that. PlayStation is Kamoshida? No. You do know Kamoshida was messing with little girls, bro. PlayStation don't be doing that, man. Damn, Flame. Nah, but honestly, one of the coolest things about being a PC gamer is just messing around with the graphics settings. If you have a good graphics card, just going in and tweaking it. It's like, ooh, let me get 120 frames in this game. Ooh, let me adjust these shadows. Like it's weird, bro. It's weird. When you get a good PC, you just be having fun with that shit. Just be maxing shit out for no reason. No, the best part about getting a new graphics card is maxing out old games. Like, if you get, like, one of the newer cards and you can play really old games at, like, 4K ultra settings, downloading texture packs, like, yeah, bro. It's unreal, dude. And that's why I kind of love my Steam Deck, just for a lot of those old experiences. I don't play... Unless it's like an indie game or, you know, something low key, I don't really be playing new games on my Steam Deck. I just like playing 360 era games, like the stuff that isn't backwards compatible, basically. And stuff that is backwards compatible, or it's on the PS4, but it's like locked at 30 frames. Like Arkham Knight runs incredible on the Steam Deck. Like, yeah, I'm playing it at like 800p, but it's 800p high settings, 60 frames. Arkham Knight? Excuse me, bro. It's sick. Have you heard of the Moguri mod for Final Fantasy IX? It's on Steam Deck. No, I haven't, man. Dude, Max Payne 3 on the Steam Deck is butter, bro. I'm telling you, man. Y'all get a Steam Deck, it's gonna change your life. I maxed out Persona 3 Reload and compared to FES, and it's fucking amazing. Yeah, bro. One day I'm gonna get to Reload. I'm fighting Sai. I'm at her palace right now, giving you guys an update. I'm at her palace. I was fighting her before the stream, and then she transformed, and then she killed me with that Gatling gun. And I was so pissed off, bro. I was like, fuck this shit, bro. Made me come on here and talk about Xbox's funeral. The Switch can never. Yeah, that's the thing. I love the Switch, man, but it's only for the Nintendo exclusives these days, bro. Dude, John, my guy, the Steam Deck is sick, bro. Again, go into the Steam Deck knowing that you're not playing the newest games on that bitch, bro. You can, but it's not, like, it's just, you want to go back and play the nice shit from, like, the PS4, X1 days and before, or indie games or things like that. That's the stuff you're getting some good experiences on, like Enslaved Odyssey to the West, Max Payne 3, Spec Ops The Line, well, if you bought it. I hope you bought it because it's delisted now. A bunch of different things, man. Skill issue. Yo. Everything's a skill issue. Oh, shit. We got a $49.99 super chat coming in from the homie Oblivion81. Appreciate it, my guy. So Oblivion says, until they come out with a statement, I'm not buying anything else on Xbox. If I don't know what will happen to my digital library, it's time to move on. If they come out with a plan to move our digital libraries to PC, then they will sure kill off the hardware and go multiplat. I mean, yeah, I touched on it briefly. Again, it's one of those situations where if you're looking at it from a hardware point of view, hardware and software, they go hand in hand. If you have really good software, you have a potential to sell a lot of hardware. Obviously, there's a lot of factors that play into it. Sometimes it doesn't work out. Sometimes it really works out. But those two go hand in hand. And Xbox's problem is that they just never had the software to back up the hardware. Sure, they've had good software to sell to the masses, but the problem that exists nowadays, and I always tell folks this, and folks are just like dumbfounded when I say it. Nowadays, you really have to convince people to own two of the same thing that are very, very similar. Like, if you give people options and differentials, like the Switch is so different from a PlayStation and an Xbox. and the games that come out on it and the portability factor, it's kind of like a no-brainer. The amount of people I know who are hardcore PlayStation or Xbox gamers who have a Switch and they just play Mario or Smash or whatever, that's fine. But PlayStation or Xbox, for a lot of people out there, they can realistically roll with one or the other and be fine because you get most of the games. And if they do most of the same shit, how are you going to get somebody to own two of the same thing? It's not really the PS3 360 generation where the two consoles were very different and a lot of their exclusives were the differentiating factors, and Xbox's online was so much better than PlayStation's, and PlayStation didn't really get their shit together till, you know, the halfway point towards the end. But now it's a case of Xbox is just saying, well, we lost the most important generation to lose, and we can't win new audiences because they're so invested in their PlayStation ecosystem. We're just going to give up, which I think is pointless. Because I'm the sole, like, again, everything I say is anecdotal, but if you can bring somebody like me who had no interest in a fucking Xbox and was bored during COVID and he got an Xbox One X, and I'm like, oh, this shit is kind of lit. Okay. Are you telling me you can't get people who are like that? I'm sure there's people who just randomly be like, oh, I just bought this. Oh, wow, it's fucking great, bro. And you tell me if you don't have the great fucking software to back that up and keep people invested? Like, bro, I'm not trying to hear this. It's like Xbox keeps shooting themselves in the foot and they're just like, well, we can't do any better. We can't do any better. No. It's like, what did Kratos say? Don't be sorry, be better. Be better, bro. That's not for me to figure out. That's for you to figure out. Like, come on now. Like, and that's the thing people are scared about, because if you have an Xbox console and you have 3 generations of games going into a 4th generation, a 5th generation, what happens is if the hardware is not taken seriously across the board, if it gets to, and people, yeah, they're saying, oh, you're all doom and gloom, and there's still going to be more Xbox hardware. Yeah, next generation. What about the next one? What if Xbox is so successful with this multi-platform shit that they just do digital on PC and on the other consoles? At what point is the Xbox consoles just going to really be that money sink? And that's what people fail to see when folks online are complaining about this. When folks are talking about their digital library and folks are talking about the consoles potentially being irrelevant and everything being cloud and everything being on digital on other platforms, that's what people are pissed off at. People want the hardware to succeed as long as they can, bar something crazy happening. That's what it's all about. And PlayStation, if this happened with PlayStation, people will be having the exact same reaction. Because people don't want it to get to that point. And folks can say, oh, y'all are doom and gloom and doomsday. And no. Because we've seen it happen, bro. We have a $5 super chat coming in from Don Otaku. I'm not buying no handheld with no exclusives except for Food Fix, Dick, Dine and Dash, and Sex with Hitler. I can use Steam Link on my phone for that. Useless. Oh boy. The fact that Don Otaku is actually streaming these games in public, that's actually crazy to me. I feel like there should be laws in place that prevent him from doing such a thing. Could you imagine you're over there at a bar and then you see this dude he's got like his phone and his like backbone controller, and then you're wondering like, oh shit, what's this guy playing, man? Is he playing like 2K? Is he playing like Warzone? Is he playing Persona 4 Golden? Like, what's he playing, man? And then you look at him and he's playing Find the Clitoris on Hitler, bro. I don't know if I'm ready for a world like that. Maybe this is the world that the liberals want for us. Maybe. $4.99 super chat coming in from Zack Rodriguez. Chris, is it time to abandon ship and just buy everything on my PlayStation now? I kind of want to collect physicals and get my trophy achievements. Also, Persona 3 is ace. No, I would not say sell your Xbox. I would not say do any of that. I would say wait to see what they're doing next week and see what the approach is. And if you care that much about your games going to other consoles, then act accordingly. I can't stop people or tell them what to do with their money. All I can tell them to do is vote with their wallets. That is the most safe and general term and phrase that I could use to help people out there. Just vote with your wallets. That's what it's all about. there was something else people wanted me to speak on. What is this going to do for competition? What's going to happen with competition? Because if Xbox is eventually going to bow out, what's that going to mean for PlayStation? Well, I'm going to be real. PlayStation has not had genuine competition from Xbox since the 360 days. I mean, they know Xbox has existed, but them being a viable threat hasn't been the case, which is why PlayStation has been so on their high horse for the past couple of years. But imagine a world where you have a really strong PlayStation and a really strong Xbox to the point where PlayStation is like, fuck. You know? That's what they were kind of nervous about with that ABK deal. They were nervous about not only losing that revenue, but now Microsoft is becoming this big powerhouse giant again. That's what's nervous. That's what's nerve-wracking. But despite Xbox's blunders for the past decade, I wouldn't want them to go away, man. I can't do that, because then you just have PlayStation and Nintendo. And at that point, you have Nintendo, who puts out great fucking games and anemic, shitty hardware with bare bones terrible online. And then you have PlayStation, that's really the only other alternative on a console. On a console. That's going to be depressing. $4.99 super chat. Okay, so before I touch on Corey Gryffindor's, let's celebrate his 10th super chat for the 88th time this month. Thank you, Corey. Someone was saying that, well, if Xbox is putting less emphasis on their hardware, what sense is there for third parties to put games on the system? Yeah. What sense is Japanese games going on Xbox if they're not trying to grow the user base and grow their install size, where they could potentially get more people to buy Japanese games on Xbox? That's a valid concern. What sense, like what? Is it just so they can get people on cloud? They better hope this cloud shit really pays off. We all better be cloud gaming 24/7 in the next 10 years. That's all I'm saying, bro. Okay, so $4.99 super chat from Corey Gryffindor. Are okay with the visuals and the UI aesthetics that Atlas has done with Persona 3 Reload. And yeah, I'm perfectly fine with the Persona 4 remake. Oh, yes, that is true. Okay, so not really breaking news, but according to an insider, this is the insider stream, not Wonton. According to this one insider who I believe was the first person to leak Persona 3 Reload last year, well, before it was leaked by Atlas, he says that Atlas has in some form of development both a Persona 4 and a Persona 2 remake. And now, according to him, they're in some form of active development. That doesn't mean that they're in production right now, but it's been talked about internally, probably conceptual phases. The extent of it, we don't know, but we know that they've been talking about it. And honestly, as a Persona fan, that makes me really fucking happy, because I love both of those games. And after seeing the love for Persona 3 Reload and how good of a remake it is, I'm all for a Persona 4 remake. Because you got to look at it like this. By the time they would get a Persona 4 remake out, that thing's not coming out till the end of the decade, bro. It's 2024 now. Hypothetically speaking, if they launch Persona 6 in 2026, and let's just assume that the Reload team is the one who works on the Persona 4 remake project, that thing is not coming out till like it might be a cross-gen game or a swan song game, but that thing ain't coming out anytime soon. And at that point, Persona 4 will be 20 plus years old. 20 fucking years old. And I'm sorry, at that point, yeah, if a game is 20 years old, let it be remade. You know what I'm saying? That's fine with me. I'm okay with that. Give it the love and attention it deserves. It's gonna be weird seeing a new voice cast though. That's for sure. But then there was the Persona 2 remake. They were saying how it's not really a full remake, it's a remaster of sorts with quality of life changes and all the content put in one release, which is great. But out of all the games that would benefit from a full remake, bro, give me Persona 2. And that would be like that game that like, because Persona 2, it's not the most accessible game in the franchise in terms of how it plays and also in terms of its availability. Like, you really, at this point, either you're emulating it or you're playing it on the Vita. So a full-blown remake of that would be awesome. And yes, I am selfish. I want them to remake both of them. But if I had to pick and choose, give me a Persona 2 remake. I'll take that. Because, bro, come on. Who doesn't want to see fucking Hitler in Persona? Okay, so we have a $4.99 super chat coming in from Oblivion81 again. They will also lose traction with Edge and Bing since a lot of people use it for Microsoft rewards, and advertising revenue will go down as well. Well, dude, that's the thing. They've been killing the fuck out of the rewards program recently. I'm sure you guys used to remember how dope it used to be. How many rewards we would get on that app. Oh my God, bro. Like, I remember there was a point where I was getting like $5 every month. And like, I would stack them for like 3 months. And I would buy like a $15 game that was on sale. I was like, oh, this is great, dude. And then it got to a point where it's like, no. Those daily streaks and all that stuff, we're going to slash them. You're not going to get anywhere close to those points. And I'm just like, you motherfuckers. How dare you? How dare you do this to me specifically? Xbox, after all I've done. Do you know how much I've sacrificed, Xbox? Do you know how many batteries I've bought? Not really. I haven't actually bought that much batteries. I bought one industrial size from Costco of AA batteries, and it took me 2 years to get through them. And then I bought the Eneloop rechargeable batteries, and those things are the shit. I know you guys swear by the plug and play plain charge kits, but those Eneloop batteries are fire, bro. You know what's gonna be so funny? We're gonna be here on that stream in the next like 5 years. We're gonna be talking about that Persona 4 remake. That's gonna be so fucking sick, you guys. We're gonna be on here talking about a Persona 4 remake. Yes, sir. I don't have any charging stands for my controllers. I just have the batteries for the Xbox, and I plug them into their own charger. And on my PlayStation, I plug the cable in. Eneloop. So they're Eneloop batteries. You can get them on Amazon. Eneloop. And they're dope as fuck, dude. They hold their battery charge for like 10 years. Neo, what do you think of the increase of intensity of console war lately? Well, as far as like console wars, when we talk about console wars, we're talking about the fanboys. I'm not talking about the level-headed people who have concerns. But like the fanboy shit, yeah, it's always been ridiculous. Now, mind you, I've been in this sphere for 15 years, so I've seen the worst of the worst, and yeah, it's crazy now. But guys, there was a time, I know some of y'all remember the OGs, like the Crumb side. There were people threatening to shoot folks, to hunt them down, to like the most wild of wild stuff. That's not to say that the new age isn't just as deranged, because they are, but it's just more sad because a lot of these dudes are older now. You know, the people who were in the console wars back in the day, like, yeah, they were like late 20s, early 30s. I've seen dudes now who are in like their 40s and their 50s and shit doing it. I'm like, what are you doing, man? What the fuck are you guys doing, bro? At least if you're like 15, 16, 20, 21, okay, we've all done that shit. Like, I've gone back and forth between being an Xbox fanboy, a PlayStation fanboy, a Nintendo. But you know, when you're young, it's all right. But when you see these grown motherfuckers with beards and shit who got kids, that's different, bro. That's different. War never changes. Hey, take care, Ramon. Have a good one, my bro. Get that writing in, man. Thank you. I appreciate you pulling up. Dude, when I see dudes in them Twitter spaces and the arguing that goes back and forth, I'm just like, wow. I'm so glad I never had this energy. It's absolutely insane. People say they want Yuri back as Yosuke. Guys, if Atlas didn't bring him back as Makoto, what makes you think they'll bring him? Yeah, no. When they do a remake, they're specifically going to go out of their way to recast everybody. Why? It's because it's cheaper. It's cheaper. And frankly, a lot of those people have moved on from doing these smaller based video games. They've moved into animation. They moved into bigger video games. And for a lot of these companies, they just view it as much simpler to not bring them back, or do a case of where they bring back a lot of people and then not a lot of people. Like, for example, we knew Vic Mignogna was not coming back for obvious reasons. Like, your own personal feelings about Vic Mignogna aside, like, that's just, if they were to bring him back, it's like, what the fuck? And then if you don't bring him back and then you bring back other people, it's just like, wait a minute, this cast is so weird. Why do you have some new people and some old people and some of these people are still working? And like, it just becomes like, what the fuck is happening here? So them recasting, I mean, I have not played the game in its entirety. I heard the new cast is fine. But Persona 3's cast is so damn special that it's gotta be hard to. It'll be a shift. But at the same time, I've been through many Final Fantasy games. I've been through, you know, Resident Evil fans do not get attached to actors. And provided they're all good, I'm okay with that. My issue is if it's just like, what the fuck did you do? Like, what is going on here? Persona 3 could change my ranking of Persona games. Right now, it's 4 Golden, 5 Royal, 3 FES. That could change. Okay, Zach, I see you, bro. The new cast is really good, Flame? Okay. But yeah, you guys, so honestly, I don't even know why I knew Flame knew that I could not beat Persona 5 Royal in like 2 weeks time. Because dude, guys, like last week I didn't put that many hours into it because I was busy. But I'm at 80 hours now. And I'm just like, fuck, I still haven't done the new semester. Oh my God, bro. Like this game, guys, when I'm finally done with this fucking game, I don't think I can jump into Like a Dragon. I'm just not burnt out, but this is a long fucking game. And I guess it's because it's been so long that I've put this amount of time in a Persona game that I might not touch a game till, I might not touch a long game until Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Guys, I have Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth downloaded. I have Persona 3 on Game Pass, but I think I'm at that point where it's just Royal is just like taking. Whew, I think I'm about to look like SpongeBob in the meme where he's just like, once I finish it. When I first played Golden, that was the first time I played. It took me 2 weeks, but then again, it was winter break and I had no job. Dude, when I played Persona 5, I was on vacation from work for 2 weeks. I no-lifed it for 2 weeks. And then over the course of the other 2 weeks, I was playing it sparingly on my days off. And mind you, back then I had more free time. I wasn't working as much. Had no girlfriend, no commitments, no nothing. All I had to do was wake up, go to the gym, come home, eat, sleep, repeat. And then on my days off, I would go crazy and play Persona. And now it's just like, fuck, 7 years later, and I'm putting in the fucking hours. But you know, in Persona, you could put in like an hour and that's not really a lot of time. But we're still getting it done, guys. We're still getting it done. We will get Persona 5 Royal done. We're getting close and closer. Yeah, Young, yeah, he's one of the NPCs, I think. Dude, you know what really fucked me up with Persona 5 Royal? And I think this is the problem. And this is why replaying the game just made me feel like drained. Because there's a period of time after you do Futaba's Palace up until you do Haru's Palace where it's just cutscenes. Cutscene after cutscene after cutscene after cutscene with little control of the characters in the environments that you can go around. It's just cutscene after cutscene. And sure, it's great to learn the characters, but it's like, bro, I'm just sitting here like, fam. And then after you do Haru's Palace, the exact same fucking thing. It's like cutscene after cutscene after cutscene after. I'm like, oh. Like, honestly, I feel like I might have to replay 3 and 4. But, like, I don't remember 3 and 4 ever being that egregious. Now, obviously, 5 is much longer than those games. But for some who have replayed them recently, do you guys notice that about 5? Like, there's just this stretch in Persona 5 where it's, like, almost 10 hours where you're not doing anything. And I'm like, what? Now, back then, I didn't mind it because, you know, I was up into the hype about Persona 5. But now, replaying it, I'm just like, fuck, this drags, dude. I don't know. I'll have to replay 4 to see, because 4 is my baby. 4 is the GOAT. But I don't remember 4 doing like 10 hours of that shit. Nah, Tales of... You know what it is? I feel like the older I get, I just like things to be adequately paced. And that's why I'm a big stickler about pacing and stuff. Like Tales of Arise, loved it up until the final third of that game. That thing turned into exposition dumping. Oof. Oof. Oh, okay, so it's not just me. All right. $4.99 from Zack Rodriguez. Chris, my friend says he's almost done with Persona 3 Reload. Man's been no-lifing it. Meanwhile, I'm still trying to go to the gym and take care of things. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, that's why I don't be no-lifing games. Because, man, listen, I love the gym too much. I love doing other stuff. Like, now, I've probably put... Dude, last month, I want to say, like, 45 hours into Persona 5 Royal. That's the most amount of time I think I put into gaming in 1 month in ages. Most of the time when I put like maybe like 20 hours, 30 hours into gaming in a month. Because, you know, when you do the streams and all the stuff, it takes up time. If I was not a YouTuber, I would be playing way more games. But, you know, the 3 hours you stream here, the 5 hours you stream there, you know, like, shit just adds up. But, dude, it's crazy. I mean, I love it, though. I fucking love it. But seriously, though. Damn, he's almost done with Persona 3 Reload? Fuck, bro. Nah, I remember one of my boys, he had like 20 hours into Yakuza Infinite Wealth on like the 4th day. I was like, dude, what is wrong with you? He's like, the 4th day, he's like, yeah, man, and I only replayed it like 3 hours the first day. I'm like, oh, Jesus. So you put like 6 hours each day after work. I'm like, damn, bro. Man. Hey, thank you, Band Brawlers. I'm doing good, man. But he put 20 hours in the first 4 days. He was putting 6 hours 3 days a week. Bro, that's insane to me. That's fucking crazy to me, man. Dude, I'm telling you, the last part of Tales of Arise is a fucking nightmare. Because the pacing, bro. Dude, I really want to get another code recollection, but so many fucking games. I'm gonna get it at some point, bro. You were doing 8-hour shifts on Starfield. Yo, dude, like Persona 5 Royal, I've probably put the most amount of time. I think 3 weeks ago, I played that, after I got off of work, I played that shit from like 4 to, I want to say like, what, I was taking breaks, but until like 1 a.m. I got a shit ton done. That's crazy. I can't really do those long shifts unless it's like a chill game like Persona 5. If I'm doing like an action game or whatever, I like to take breaks with my adrenaline. He says, as a real member of the community, if no one else will say, then I will. Neo, lick them lips, my brother. We can't have you out here like that. I was, bro, but when you talk so much, there's only so much that chapstick can fucking do, bro. Because I was talking straight for like 2 hours. It's rough, man. I know you try to keep your shit moisturized, but man, it's tough. Have you played the Ulterior series? It's on sale on PS5 for 60% off. I played a little bit of it. Nothing crazy, though. You put 70 hours in the first week. How the fuck does this man put... That man put in almost 2 full work weeks into the first week of Breath of the Wild. Bro, my eyes would just dissolve. This man said he was doing 10 hours on Elden Ring for 2 days straight. Hey, yo, Tekken Jin. I know they looking out for me, but it's tough. Like, you try getting on here and speaking for 2 hours. You have 1,000 hours in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel? Hey, yo. Those are some hours right there, my guy. This man said, Neo, lick them lips. Ayo, this man Flame is sus. But, you know, speaking of sus, Flame still won't download Foam Stars. You have 55 hours in Persona 3 Reload? Man, I gotta step my fucking game up when I play games, man. Oh, you took your Switch everywhere? Oh, so you were the commercial, Don Otaku. You were the legit commercial. Did you take it to the basketball court when you and your friends were going to play basketball? You just sat around and watched each other play Breath of the Wild? Is that how it happened? Is that how things happened, guys? It's a PlayStation exclusive, like all Xbox games will be soon, so I may play it eventually. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Nah, but yeah, Foam Stars is out right now. It's available on that PS Plus. I'm not going front. I'm probably going to end up downloading it. I just want to see what it's all about. I'll probably play it for like a solid hour and then uninstall it. Just to squad up with the homies. And we going to stay foamy. Damn, you guys are putting in some serious hours. Holy shit. About to take my ass off the stream and just get my gameplay up, man. Nah, I'm not gonna front. It's 9:30 right now, guys. I'm thinking. Someone said, can we take a shot for Xbox's funeral? Guys, Xbox ain't dead yet. But I legitimately have nothing to take shots here with. I have I got a little bit of whiskey left. Imagine I say whiskey and then David comes into the chat like, I heard fucking alcohol. I got a little bit of whiskey left. Just like, maybe like 2 shots. I don't know. Man says swig it. Hey, yo. He said 5-hour stream. No, you guys just got a 5-hour stream last week. Y'all got some. This man said DoorDash some Jägermeister. You said that with the quickness. Jesus. Booze where? All right, all the alcoholics are coming out on a Tuesday night. I don't know how to feel. Yo, that 5-hour stream last week was fucking lit, you guys. That shit was lit. And I'm surprised the next day I was fine. You guys, stop trying to get him drunk all the time. Yo, it was hilarious, dude. Like, it was fucking hilarious. I'm 13 hours. I'm 30 hours. I'm 50 hours. 65 hours on Pikmin 4. What the fuck are you doing on that game? He says stream Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth then. My PS5 is connected to my... No. Yeah, that shit was almost 6 hours. And we did 2 of them. We did 2 of them in the month. We did one at the beginning, and we did one at the end. Oh, no. I gotta really learn to shut the fudge up. No Final Fantasy until you're golden. Well, I already beat Persona 4 Golden. I've got the trophies for it. I want to get the achievements for it next. Oh, God. Okay. Hold on. 1 second. I'll be right back. Oh. You know, David, I just be thinking you're gone from the stream and you just have this like bat signal in your mind to take alcohol. 199 super chat from David Big Lad. Shots? Yeah, if you take a shot with me. Shit. It's not peer pressure, it's just your turn. You are so toxic, DIMWITMONKEY. You are so fucking toxic. Yo, you and Phil Spencer need to get your asses into therapy. That man said, it's not peer pressure, it's just your turn. Peer pressure winning. Lars, you of all people should be shutting this shit down. You should be like, no, I've known this man for so long. I won't let y'all do this to him. But then again, it is Lars, and he's just like, who would I be if not a man of the people? And let them see this unfold. Okay. Shots. Y'all better be taking shots. I can't be the only fucking one. I don't want to be some sideshow attraction. You better not let me be a sideshow attraction. Not on Black History Month. Not on Black History Month. You guys are going to let me be the only person drinking. If I'm drinking at 9:36 p.m. on a Tuesday night, y'all better... Oh, fuck you, Beto Rods. That's the meanest thing you've ever said. That's the meanest thing you've ever said. He said, we hear you and we are listening. Yo. If I was a violent man, that's some fucked up shit. I'm gonna pull up some Johnny Walker for a shot. Shout out to John. Blue Senchu said, you are the sideshow. Hey, listen, leave my forehead alone. Black said Xbox. What the fuck is wrong with you? I love how everyone is saying this fucked up shit, and here comes Corey saying, wait, Ray Chase as Kanji is the perfect casting. Corey's trying to bring us back on point. Hey, take care, Zach. You have a good Bible session, my guy. Oh, you're getting 2 Bible sessions. The Bible and Persona. Yes, sir. Especially on Black History Month. Okay. Woo, that Johnny Walker. I was about to say that Johnny Walker Black. No, that Jack Daniels Gentleman Jack. So if you guys have never had Jack Daniels Gentleman Jack, it's basically like a really smoother version of regular Jack Daniels. Because Jack Daniels, it's fine. But unless you're having like Jack Daniels Tennessee Honey or Applejack, it just don't do it. But this Gentleman Jack is nice. So, oh, you got Southern Comfort? That's good. I'm just going to pour this shot. We probably have enough for 2 tonight. This is what's left, so it's probably going to be like a half shot, but fuck it. Chug the whole thing. No, we are not doing that. We're going to savor this, Jaid. Regular Jack and you don't get along? Hey, I've heard that from people, bro. I'm a tequila kind of guy. Yeah, I feel that. Well, tequila, it depends. Like, I've got to just have tequila, because tequila, depending on how many shots I do and who I'm around. Damn. Y'all drink it again? Hell yeah. Y'all some alcoholics tonight, but you're some good alcoholics. Oh, see, I appreciate it, you guys. Y'all are also joining me on these shots. This man said Neo's the dopest Ethiopian. Let's go. Shout out to all my Abishas out there. I'm taking a shot to mess up that new Bullseye costume for Daredevil. Oh yeah, I saw it. It's definitely an MCU costume. All right. We are gathered here today on the eve before the storm. The Xbox brand, the Xbox platform, the Xbox legacy. What a journey it's been. What a journey it's been. Almost 25 years of paving the way in the industry, and then also relegating yourself to 3rd place through nobody else's actions but your own. What happens in the next 7 to 10 days will dictate the future. And where that future takes us, I do not know. But damn, I'm going to be along for the ride and see where it takes us. To the future, my friends. Yeah, it definitely goes down a lot smoother. Because normally if I have a regular Jack, I'm like, this one you still have a little bit of, but not as much. Man said, rest in peace to Phil Spencer's paycheck, Jesus. He said 5-hour stream. No, I don't have enough alcohol for that. You can get alcohol delivered on Uber Eats, but all my liquor stores around me are going to be closing soon, so I don't think they even offer it. I have beer in the fridge, but I don't want to mix shit. Yo, I can't wait to play Halo Master Chief Collection on my Switch with the exclusive Mario hat. That's going to be wild. Rest in peace to the Xbox Live Arcade days. Yo, people don't realize how instrumental Xbox Live Arcade was to the fucking industry, bro. Like, I'm not sitting here and going to make another joke about 1 versus 100, but dude, the amount of games that you would see off that shit, holy fuck. Try Drizzly for drinks at night. Drizzly? Hey, Bobby, what's up, bro? Dude, Xbox Live Arcade was the shit, dude. Oh, you gonna take it straight from the bottle? You gonna take it to the head? Yay. Salami, eggs, and bacon, brother Neo. As a white man, Ethiopian food is fucking fire. Yes, it is. Tequila and whiskey is all you drink. So for me, I mean, we had vodka for the past couple weeks straight. We're gonna do whiskey. Whiskey usually gets me going pretty quick. Oh, you're on the train? Hey, man. Get to that money, bro. Yo, Doritos Crash Course. I still have that on my Xbox, dude. I still have it. I still got that shit. Yo, hypothetically speaking, I could plug in my Xbox right now. We could stream Persona 5 Royal. Nah, you know, we could stream that Rebirth demo. Nah, we're not going to do that shit. I said I'm going in balls deep blind. You still have Flappy Bird on your phone? That thing is as valuable as a PlayStation 4 with PT. Oh, goddamn, that tweet is blowing up. So there's this tweet about Tifa and Aerith, and I said if they want me to bark like a dog, I fucking will, and it just went crazy. Yo, everybody is simping. Yo. Yes, sir. Got this man acting out of character. Yo. Everyone is simping, and I love it. I love that shit. You best stream the last hour of Persona 5 Royal. Nah, I might be in my feelings for that shit, bro. I can't be in a happy place and stream something. I need to be angry and stream something like Final Fantasy. With Persona, I like to be in my feelings and my emotions. Like, I remember I beat Persona 4 Golden. I think it was like on a Sunday morning, or was it a Saturday morning? It was beautiful, bro. I was chilling in bed. I was on my Vita. Listen, what people don't understand is when you were playing Golden on the Vita, bro, it just, like, there was something transcendent about that experience. And by the time I finished Persona 4 Golden, dude, those are my fucking friends, man. Those were my fucking friends. And when it ended and I watched those credits roll, I was like, it feels like my friends are dead, but they're not. Dude, it was a beautiful game. It was beautiful. Oh yeah, we definitely simping over Tifa and Eric. Tifa and Aerith. Dude, I really want to watch the Donald Glover Mr. and Mrs. Smith show. I heard it's good. Have I played the new Silent Hill demo? No, I haven't. I'm gonna download it. I want to stream it, but I heard it's kind of a doo-doo butter. That's what the streets are telling me. But shout out to the 71 people watching. We have 68 likes, guys. Can we get to 69 likes? And we could be very, very nice. Ooh, we are very nice tonight. Appreciate you guys. Okay. So we have this much alcohol left. I'll probably take one more shot and then call it a night. Do we have enough for a full shot though? We got like half shot. And then that's it, you guys. No more drinking on stream. Yay! Just to make sure I get every last drop. You know what would be cool though? You know what would actually be really cool? Well, you know what I think we should do? I feel like every stream, well, not every stream, but like every now and then, we should end the stream with a different cocktail. Like, we should start getting into making different cocktails on stream. And then we'll drink that, like, to celebrate, like, hey guys, we did this fucking stream. We made it through to another week. Like, there was this website that me and my best friend went to where there was like gamer themed cocktails, and we made like Mega Man drinks. We made like, I think, Legend of Zelda drink, and it was lit, bro. Like the Mega Man one was blue curacao. I think it was pineapple rum. Shit was lit. Oh, cocks? Yeah, you gotta have cocks, man. Gotta have cocks and dicks. Why put the emphasis on cock like that? What, cock? What, cock? What, no, cocktails. What do you say, cocktails? You be like, the waiter be like, oh, can I get some drink? And you're just like, oh, can I have a cocktail? Can I have a what? Cocktail. What do you want? Yeah, bro. Bro said cocktail. What, like for example, like you guys know that new TED show, right? The new TED show. You guys know where you can watch it. You watch on the cock. Yeah, it's available. It's available to watch on the cock. Simping for a $210 remake as well. Listen, all I'm saying is there ain't no one on Nintendo's side who can compete with Tifa. Nani, my dick? Yeah, Nani, your dick. I got the cock because I'm worried about the WWE stuff is about to be erased, so I got to watch it all before that. Yeah, downloading the cock is a good way to watch all the WWE stuff. I got to say, like, having the cock is good for that. I got a lot of stuff on there. Neo about to drop a new cocktail for the day Drake's cocktail dropped. Yo, I saw Drake's cock on Twitter today. Oh, God. Not something I wanted to look at today. Or the next day. Or the next day. I know Flame would probably like to see that, but not me, bro. Flame actually wants to check out Jim Ryan's cock. I heard he's bleach your eyes. I mean, unfortunately I've seen worse shit on Twitter. Yeah, Drake's cock is on Twitter. I'm not even joking. I'm not even emphasizing it. I'm just saying it's on there. I saw Chris Evans' cock. Dude, Twitter is a very, very strange place. I don't even know if that was Chris Evans' cock or somebody else's. It was somebody's cock, I know that much. It was white. Oh, y'all got no guts. Yeah, I mean, Flame and Don Otaku, listen, to each their own, man. I don't know, to each their own. All right. Should we take this second half shot? Well, this looks like more of half. This is like 75% of a shot. Bro looks zesty as fuck in the video. Yeah, well, yeah, he's very zesty. Yeah, it's time for shots, guys. This shot we're toasting to, well, we toasted to Xbox's funeral. This shot we are toasting to. I specifically told my webcam to stop the focusing shit. Hold on. The crazy thing is, like, I always set these settings, and it never saves them. Thank you. Now we're good. At the end of the stream, 2 hours and 20 minutes later. Nintendo got so many better waifus than Tifa any day of the week. Tifa overrated. No. This man is over here saying that he likes Toadette. Toadette is a child, sir. Toadette is a child. What? Why are you? Is Donald Otaku over here simping over Dixie Kong? That is a child, Don. Damn, I knew he was talking about stupid shit again. Exactly, Corey. Don Otaku was thinking Birdo is a waifu. Yo, what is up with this man? This man's a freaky ass nigga, bro. This man's a freaky ass nigga. Now I got people texting me saying, "What's up with this dude Don?" And I'm like, yo. That man Don is crazy. He takes monkey business to a whole new level. I'm telling you, bro. I got you to the woman we love and the woman we may fuck. They never meet. Tifa or Lara Croft? Oh, Tifa. Listen, Tifa is the #1 video game waifu. The only one that comes close to Tifa is Chun-Li. I'm sorry, there's no contest. It's either Chun-Li or Tifa. That's it. And this is to be a toast to my waifu Tifa. Let's go. Okay. There we go. Birdo do got that sucker though. What? Listen, there's some things in life that just because you can say something, that doesn't automatically mean you should say something. Why are y'all asking Birdo what that mouth do? What is going on in this stream tonight? We got a $2 super chat from Band Brawlers for saying hydration check. Well, thank you. It's not an Ask Neo stream, but yeah, we're gonna have a hydration check because that'll give me a moment to just wash away all the stuff that I'm reading in this chat right now. I don't even. Oh no. Shout out to Band Brawlers. Sir, Bayonetta is not a first party Nintendo character. She's just visiting. Twin Tail? Okay, you might have something with Twin Tail. Twin Tail's thick. But at the same time, nah, Tifa's got a legacy. No mention of 2B. Nah, 2B's fire. 2B's definitely top 5. 2B is definitely top 5. FBI joined the chat. Yeah, get this nigga Don Otaku out of here. Listen, all I'm saying is that Chun-Li can snap my shit off and I'd be alright. I would thank her for it. Yo, 9S, man. That man 9S. Dude, I think honestly what I'll do now, I might go ahead and, because the thing is, after I beat Persona 5 Royal, I want to play Yakuza, but realistically, I don't think I'm gonna have time. I just don't think. Where will Eve rank when Stellar Blade is out? Well, we'll have to see what Eve does as a character and her legacy, and if she can hold up compared to everybody else. I don't know. We'll see. The jury is out on Eve, but she makes a compelling case if I don't say so myself. I'm starting to notice I'm using my Pixel 8 more than my iPhone. Ooh, okay. We all know Eve will be a 10 out of 10. Oh, shout out to my boy Gore, the movie god. My guy, Gore. Talk to me, bro. Talk to me, bro, about that Suicide Squad game. I know you loving it. I know you looked at that game and you're just like, fuck porn, man. This is what makes me rock hard. I heard Suicide Squad gave you massive erections, bro. Is that true? Is that what the streets are saying? Yeah, 2B can definitely crush my skull, bro. There's just something about like women and thigh highs, bro. Yo, this is a crazy stream, man. How we go from talking about Xbox's funeral to this? Damn. Don't be hating on Eve. Yo, Don Otaku always be hating on the women that we love, bro. You watched the Marvels on Disney Plus? The Marvels is on Disney Plus? When did it come out on Disney Plus? Oh, it's coming out on Disney Plus. No, I'm not gonna watch it. I value the time that I spend. And it's no disrespect to the movie. I have no interest in it. I just don't have any interest. Nah, Xbox don't got no waifus. It used to be Cortana, but nah. What about Tyr from Tales of the Abyss? Oh, Tyr is like girlfriend material though, Tekken Jin. I look at Tyr and I'm just like, man, you're so nice. Yo, Don Otaku would definitely say Angel Woman is mid. But you know who he's gonna hype up though? Misty, an 11-year-old girl. Okay, but Gore, what you don't understand is you got to give it a chance, and you got to grow up because villains do villain things, and this is the future, and people worked really hard on this. You just don't understand, you know. Yo, speaking of which, yo, Don Otaku, can you talk to us about that Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League game? Because reviews are out, gamers are playing it, critics have played it, and it's looking like a lot of people ain't fucking with that shit. I'm being real, bro. The only ones who I'm seeing fucking with that shit is just a vocal minority, man. Because all I'm saying is, Don, you was doing all this capping for this game, and the way it's looking, I'm looking at all the users, because y'all always point to user reviews. You say, fuck the critics. I'm looking at the users, and them users ain't fucking with it, bro. It's highly rated on Steam, but you look at those reviews. Look closely at those reviews, man. There's people saying, I recommend this game, but, and they have like a paragraph essay. Don would fuck a Gardevoir and Lopunny. He definitely would. He definitely would. Bro said Alex from Minecraft. Hey, yo. No, Gore, you're not a dumbass. You are an ass. And you are dumb. But you are not a dumbass. Don't let them say that. He said, I laughed in Spanish. Yo, sometimes I just want to ja with all people and I just don't understand it. Yo, on some random side shit, Did you guys know that the LA Noire developers, Team Bondi, they were working on a game, and the name of the game, I shit you not, was called Whore of the Orient? Do you guys remember that? I'm not going front. I was kind of looking forward to that game. I was like, hey, yo, this game looking kind of lit. And then you look at the subject matter, you're like, hey, yo, these niggas wild, bro. Should be called Whore of the Orient. I'm not even joking. I know that was the most random segue. Oh, you just beat... No, I'm not playing Suicide Squad 3-bit. What's up, 3-bit? I'm not playing Suicide Squad, man. I'm playing Persona 5 Royal. I'm taking my time with that one. I know some people be liking that Suicide Squad, but I'm looking at history. And I'm looking at that Suicide Squad game. That game is going to be $10. That game is going to drop support. And it's going to be like that Avengers game. I'm just saying, man. You know, like, enjoy it while it lasts. How do you put 80 hours into Avengers, man? I was just looking at... All right. Okay. Gore, well, I mean, the Suicide Squad game is not that long. It's like, what, 8 hours? It's like 8 hours long for the campaign. That's what I'm hearing. 8 to 10 hours. Don Otaku, you were over here saying that $70 PlayStation games for 8 to 10 hours stories ain't good. Don't you come in here talking about no live service shit. Don Otaku is typing that dissertation. Why is this game shorter than Batman, Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and Arkham Knight, Don Otaku? Guzman, I believe you, bro. I believe you. Ayo, I don't even know who I'm about to romance Persona 3 Reload. I don't even know, man. You know, I just want to... You know what it is, guys? I just want to romance all the women right now. I just want to do that, man. Because living a single life, bro, it's a beautiful thing, bro. No issues, no heartbreaks, no headaches. It's nice. Okay, but Gore the Movie God, wait for the year 2 update. Yeah, have you ever thought of that, Gore? Gore, did you know that they developed this game during COVID? Gore, you don't understand, bro. Like, this shit takes time. So ungrateful. Have you ever thought and figured out that you were the problem, Gore? Have you ever just thought and figured that out? Yo, Don Otaku. Don, I love you, but stop the cap. Stop the fucking cap. This man's like, I already put 20 hours in the game. I haven't done anything. Don, the campaign is 10 hours long. Stop this shit. That man playing the same side mission over and over to get replayability. He's like, yeah, but this enemy is blue instead of being red. I'm like, okay. This man is going on the rainbow. Okay. That man is spinning the rainbow reel. LGBTQI plus identified triple back featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series to justify and pad out that length of the game. Bro, come on now. Come on now. This ain't no Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk's campaign is like 20 something hours, but there's a lot of good side content. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. This is not. You probably fuck toasters. Well, what if I do, Corey? Bro, I'm the first person to slander Spider-Man 2. But I'm not going to sit here. I would rather play Spider-Man 2 and play that Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. Let's be real about life for a second, bro. I'd fuck that toaster. That's the quotable for 2024. Did you try the... No, I'm going into Rebirth blind, guys. I don't want to... I need another drink. I'll be right back. Stand by. Okay. Oh man. No, it's not another long Neo. Only 2 shots. GameSpark. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. No, 5-hour stream incoming. Stop this. No, nothing better than fucking toasters. What about in the bathtub? I don't know about that. Do you guys want music or not? Do you guys want background chill ambient music or no? You just want to listen to just my voice go into the void? No, it's not going to be a 5-hour stream because I don't have any more liquor. I have beer, though. I got beer for tonight. Damn, why did my webcam move? Okay. 24-hour drunk stream. Let's go. Please, no. Bomberman music, please. I'm trying to play shit that won't get me copyrighted. That's the fucking thing. Oh, you guys do good. I didn't even have to tell you to hit the like button. Y'all hit the fucking like button. Let's play some. We need something lo-fi. Something lo-fi that won't get us copyrighted. Let's see if they have Bomberman lo-fi. I'm actually curious. Bomberman. They have Bomberman lo-fi. They have Bomberman lo-fi. But is this no, this is Konami. I'm not clicking that. It's gonna get us copyrighted. Super Bomberman 3 music? But is this copyrighted? No, but I'll play this. It's jazzy and lo-fi hip-hop mix. Okay. Let's play this. Do you guys hear that in the background? Do you guys hear that? I just want it to be like little subtle ambiance. You guys hear that a little bit? Happy Wheels lo-fi? Dragon Ball lo-fi? I hear nothing. Hold on. It's very faint? Yeah, I want it to be a little faint. Hold on. How about that? You guys hear that? I just want it to be a little low-key so you can still hear the voice, you know? Oh, is this about to be another drunk stream? Oblivion, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, this is perfect. This is good. All right, I'm about to watch it on playback on my end and see. Hold on. Let me see this on my end. One sec. Oh, that's perfect. Yes, sir. I like that. I like that. Don't drink too much, man. Be careful. Oh, no, we good. We just drinking. Okay, so this is the sour. So this is like the Jolly Rancher beer I was telling you guys about. I found this at my local brewery. This is Drecker Brewing Company. Jolly Purs Green Apple Slush Style Ale. It's nothing crazy. I think it's only... What is this, like 7%? So it's apple pear, green apple slush mix. Yeah, it's nothing crazy. Give a can a gentle roll or two before opening. But yeah, we playing some OG Bomberman vibes for tonight, you guys. Bomberman, lo-fi. Yeah, I've already had one of these before. I have 2 in the fridge. But I'm out of liquor, so... I have no more liquor, so we gotta do beer. So we'll do this. Cheers. It is tasty, though. So, the thing is with me... I'm not the biggest beer drinker, but I will fuck up an IPA depending on the IPA. And I'm definitely the person that likes the more sour and sweet IPAs. And this is actually pretty solid. It's not bad, man. Have you tried rum chata? I have. I've had rum chata when I make this drink called Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It's basically rum chata and Fireball. And you mix those two together. And no lie, it tastes like you're having a Cinnamon Toast Crunch, like, breakfast drink. It's pretty cool. Oh, Jason is getting lit. Chill, yo, shout out to the homie Jfam. He's getting saucy on the cruise right now. He's getting lit. He's you know, doing his thing. I was going to say he's dicking down all the females on the cruise, but I'm like, Jason is a very wholesome Christian boy. So he don't be doing any of that stuff. You know. Like, I remember when I first met Jason, he said he never even spoke to a girl before in his life. And I was like, damn, Jason, you serious? He's like, yeah, man. Whenever a girl tried to talk to me, I was just like, no. And I was like, damn. And he said, yeah, I'm saving myself for marriage. And I said, oh, that's some real shit. He said he is not going to talk to a woman until he's married. I respect that. Blue Century says, I will have one shot. That's it. I love how we can just like influence everybody to have at least one shot for the night. That's it. Rum chata, it depends. Because, you know, I can only have it with certain drinks, though. Certain drinks. Nah, but we ain't getting fucked up like we did last week. Last week we had like, what, 8 shots? There is not enough alcohol in my house to warrant that. So we will be fine. Hey, what's up, Kwaku? As a man, why are you thinking about... Yo, listen, I'm not going to front. Let me ask you guys a real question right now. This is some serious shit. Some serious shit. To all the people who are lurking, I need your response to this too. Is it gay to watch a man fucking a woman? Because when you think about it, you're watching a woman get fucked by a dick. Why does that turn you on? Do you want to get fucked by that dick? These are the questions that I think about sometimes. Hey, Mike's Hard Lemonade. Yo, that was one of my first drinks that I used to sneak into the house. Oh my God, Mike's Hard Lemonades, bro. Holy shit, that brings me back. Just wording it like that was gay, but I'm just saying, bro. So what if I didn't word it like that? You liked the act of her getting fucked. Think about that. No shots for me. I have an autoimmune hepatitis, type 1 diabetes, and liver cancer. Hey, listen. Hey, man. Steven, that's fine, bro. That's cool, my guy. You good, man. You do what you do to focus and prioritize your health. Because health is wealth, and health is paramount to everything. Now, I'm not going front, though. At the age of 13, I stopped watching lesbian porn. I just never knew what I was getting out of that. I never knew. I'm just watching this shit. I'm just like, when is it over? Like, what are y'all doing here? And then when I saw one use a strap on, I was like, okay, no, this ain't doing anything for me. I feel like that's pretty gay. If you as a man or is watching a woman get fucked by a fake dick, that's pretty gay. You play the Rebirth demo for us, Neo? What's the download size on the Rebirth demo? Let me know. Strap on, that is gay now. Yo, it is. I'm telling you, strap-ons are definitely gay. Like, I'm just being real. If you gotta wear a strap-on, that's very gay. 50 gigabytes? Alright, we ain't playing that shit tonight. We are not. Because I was thinking to myself, yo, let's get it downloaded and we can play it. That shit is 50 gigs? Oh, fuck no. Yeah, okay, Mr. Garrison. Down Otaku sounded like Mr. Garrison right now. Yo, homophobes are definitely gay, bro. They always have dicks on their mind. Always. Scissoring. I love arts and crafts. You were quick with that one, dimwit. Honestly, it's kind of gay to play demos. I mean, I'm gonna be real. Let's talk about demos for a second. Fellas, is it gay to spend time downloading something only to edge yourself? Because think about it, that's what a demo is. You're not getting the full experience. You're getting blue-balled. I think that's pretty gay, to be honest. No matter how good a Rebirth demo is, that's... You getting blue-balled? It's kind of suspect. I'm just being real. Tifa's in the demo, but you ain't getting to do anything with Tifa though. That's the thing. You playing as two men. You playing as Cloud and Sephiroth. And listen, I know Sephiroth has got that long hair and Cloud has those delicate features, but like, come on now. You know, is it gay to wipe your own ass? I mean, why are you spending so much time touching your ass like that? Is that indicative of something? You know what's gay? Not playing Persona 5 Royal. Damn, I'm flaming then. Because I'm streaming for the people right now, but the people like it. All 68 of you people like it. You're not stopping me. You're not telling me to go play Persona 5 Royal. So maybe all of you are gay. Damn. That's crazy. The whole chat might be gay tonight. This is a crazy revelation. Neo, how deep in that beer are you? Oh no, I'm just bullshitting right now. I'm actually not even that far into the beer. I'm not even that far into the beer, you guys. I'm just chilling. I'm just being very, very silly. Am I gay? I mean, Gore, let's look at it like this. Let's look at it like this. Gore, the movie god. It's 2 G's. G. Gay guy. Gay god. I think we found our answer. How did Neo end up here? Honestly, I have no fucking idea. I just asked the question and now we're going down the fucking rabbit hole. Is it gay to like women? I mean, they're 50% their dad. Oh! Shit. Hold on. Wait a second. Is it gay to like women because they're half their father? Damn. You might be onto something here. Shit. Is it gay to eat pizza with a knife and fork? That's not gay. That's just stupid. It's not gay. That's just stupid, bro. The real question is, why are you gay? I'm gay for a better America. This is crazy. The viewer count has not fucking dropped. That means all of you guys like this talk. Which, you know what? That is a better America. If all of us could be in agreement on this particular topic, we're good. We're great. I think it's gay to say words, breathe, be alive, and be made of blood, tissue, cells, and meat. You know what I think is really gay, guys? You know what I think is gay? I think it's gay to download video games on a console. How are you as a man excited to click buttons? Why don't you be a real man, get in your car, drive to the store and buy the game? That's pretty fucking gay if you ask me. Is it gay to watch another man on YouTube? I mean, there's 70 of us watching. Guys, is it gay to watch another man on YouTube? Now, I'm not going front. No, this is actually some serious shit. I'm going to be real about life for a second. Most PC gamers are probably gay. I'm just being real. Like, because the weirdest thing about being a PC gamer is that, as weird as this shit sounds, they be trying to convert you. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, oh, come over to PC, man. Come over to PC. We got all these graphics settings. You know, like we don't gotta worry about paying for online stuff. We don't worry about this and that. They be trying to convert the shit out of you, bro. And I'm just like, whoa. Back up. I'm not trying to pay this money, bro. Like, think about it. PC gamers be sounding gay as fuck, bro. And they're very proud of themselves, too. Like, and shout out to PC gamers, but like, y'all be sounding kind of gay. Like, I'm just being real. See, I'm glad I'm not the only one who noticed that. I'm glad I'm not the only one who noticed that. Like, they be saying it like, and they have all the LED lights in their computers. Like, I'm just being real. They're very fabulous, and I love that for them. The S in PS5 stands for straight. Yo, it stands for straight, but not for long. $5 coming in for Blue Senshi. Mission failed. Couldn't find my tequila or shot. I'll drink in your honor this weekend. Oh, I appreciate you, Blue Senshi. Thank you, bro. No, I'm being real. Like, do I have rainbows in my computer? I mean, I have blue and I got purple in my computer. It's not a rainbow, so I don't think that makes me gay. I feel called out. What the fuck? Yeah, we're calling out you, Blue Senshi. Dreamcast guy wannabe. This is just the perfect background music for this shit. No, I'm just being real. This is perfect. Is it gay to piss sitting down? I don't know. Ask Tom Brady. Keep on dreaming. Man, Dreamcast guy. Shout out to Dreamcast guy, though. You know the funny thing is, I got no problems with the Dreamcast guy. I don't got no issues with him and everything. I just be seeing him online. People be hating the shit out of him, and I'm like, damn, bro. I just be minding my business, bro. I'm minding my business. To be fair, every PC gamer knows who Bailey J is. Oh, absolutely. What's your PC specs? I got a 3070 GPU. My motherboard and CPU, I don't even fucking know. I got this PC in 2020. And I just upgraded the graphics card. That was it. I need to upgrade my CPU and my motherboard soon because it has been almost 4 years. Hang on, now you need to answer this. Who got some Tig Biddies? Tifa or Clive? Oh, Tifa, bro. Tifa without question, bro. Like Tifa. Listen, the thing about Tifa is the complete package. I don't care if someone else has bigger Tiggle Biddies or better ass. Like I'm just like honest Tifa, just like Tifa, bro. Keep on dreaming. It's funny when WBO imitates him. Yo, the homie Jazzy has got beef with Dreamcast guy. Holy shit. Excuse my absence. I was having to need a nap. Oh, you good, Maddie? We were just talking about whether or not people were gay. That's it. And we all came to the conclusion that we're all straight, but we're also all a little gay. Like I'm straight. As Cartman says, I'm straight as a freeway. But at the same time, I'm a little gay, you know? I don't know. You know what I mean, though. You know what I'm saying? Why do we keep gaining viewers? You see, this is a new America, a new age, where we're all inclusive. Oh, shout out to the homie Valkyne24 because he just upgraded his PC, so he is like 20% gayer. Gaining viewers if gay. Sorry, Neo. I'm just being honest, Gore. You might be onto something, bro. This might be my new bread and butter. This might be. This might be, guys. 69 viewers. Let's go. That's very nice. This is just such funny music. Is it gay when men have intercourse? No, honestly, I feel like that's the straightest thing you can do. Because what's manly, didn't Dave Chappelle say, like, what's manlier than fucking another man? That's what he said. I feel like that, you know, for them, to each their own. You know? Bread and butter, gay. Yeah, very gay, bro. Very gay. But no, this is not turning into, oh no, it's Alex stream. Oh no, we're not doing that. We're not going to talk about Fudas. Down the talk was just like, Fudas? Who said Fudas? What? What? The music over this wild conversation. Yo, I'm just saying, like, you guys asked for some lo-fi Bomberman music, and that's what we're getting. You know what it is? Every week, I'll say this much. If we're doing these post-show streams, every week, I want you guys to, like, recommend a lo-fi rendition of music, copyright-free, of a game, and I'll play it on, like, the outro for, like, the last hour, and we'll have fun. No, wrestling is 100% gay. Anyone who's... Dude, listen. Yes, wrestling is a glorified stunt show. We know this. It's fun. Wrestling is like the real-life version of anime. Shonen anime. But it's very gay. You're watching men in tights, sweaty, who are beating each other to a pulp, getting each other's faces. Like, that's very gay. Do Echo the Dolphin lo-fi next week? Oh, I absolutely will, Oblivion. I will. Hopefully, if it's not copyrighted, that's the thing. Is it gay to watch porn solely for Johnny Sins? I mean, listen, if you into that, you into that. $2 super chat coming in from Flame. We're all getting canceled tonight. Kudos, y'all. I mean, how are we getting canceled tonight if we're admitting we're gay? We're protected. We're protected. Did you guys already talk about the Xbox thing? Yes, we did, Black Dragon. That was at the beginning of the stream. Trust me, it's completely different than what we're off rails doing. So go back to the beginning of the stream. We talked about it for the first hour and a half. Now I'll never be able to watch the Iron Claw the same way again because I'll be like, dang, that's gay. That might be the quote for tonight, you guys. That's gay. All sports are pretty gay. Mostly men running around in sweats touching balls. Yeah. When you think about it, football is pretty gay. Soccer, they're just kicking a ball around constantly. They're just fondling balls. That's pretty gay. Rugby is essentially gay. Yo, shout out to Yamamoto for the plagiarized Dragon Ball music. Oh my god. Dude, I don't give a fuck. The OG Dragon Ball Kai soundtrack is a banger. I don't care if it's plagiarized. That shit was fire, bro. What was the thing? The ebb and the flow? Oh, that shit was lit. Oh yeah, watching superhero stuff is very gay. Basketball is entirely based around ball handling. Coincidence? I think not. Yeah. I'm telling you, everything is gay, bro. Like, everything you can think of is gay. And that's the realization. Dragon Ball Z? Why are you trying to go around the world to search and collect magic balls? That's pretty gay. I'm just being real. Why are you putting so much emphasis on balls, bro? That's wild. Especially Dwight Howard. Especially Dwight Howard. Pack it up, Skittle Squad. Okay, enough gay talk. Enough gay talk for the night. Let's go back to being a wholesome Christian YouTube stream, guys. Wholesome Christians we are. Wholesome Christians. Wholesome Christians. Wholesome Christians for tonight. Focus. Focus. Joker voice. Focus. Yo, Corey Griffin, the making Dragon Balls, though. Damn, those are some giant balls. Listen, no. No more. This is a wholesome Christian YouTube chat. Back to the straight and narrow. Yes, sir. That's right, B-Rex Media. Let me pull out my Bible. Yo, I got a Bible around here somewhere. I don't know where it is, but I got... Oh, you know what? I got a Bible right here. Let me tell y'all about this Bible. Let me show y'all this fucking Bible right over here. What y'all know about this? Do you know what this is? This is my Bible established in 2001. Check this shit out. You see these? These are the prophets. These are the prophets right here. You got Summoned Skull, Exodia the Forbidden One, Swamp Battle Guard. I don't know why the fuck he's here. Bro thinks he's on the fucking team. Bro thinks he's on the fucking team. Well, let's look inside this shit, bro. Look at the scriptures. Yeah? See the scriptures, you guys? Look at the scriptures. There's some scriptures. Some double passages right here. You know? There's some OG shit. This is the Old Testament. This is the Old Testament right here, guys. Old Testament right here. We got Link from Legend of Zelda up in that shit. You know? Got Karate Man up in this bitch. You know, this is the old era. It might seem controversial for some. But this is the Bible from back in the day, bro. Like I said, repeat passages just because we had to, you know, let people know what it was all about in case they forgot. A lot of repeat passages here, you know. But got a lot of stuff here, bro. A lot of stuff. A lot of stuff in here, bro. And we got even more stuff. We got bags. We got bags. We got lost pages down here. We got relics of lost eras. We got a lot of shit, bro. We got like Old Testament stuff. We got like some New Testament stuff right here. What's this thing? What's this thing right here? What's that? D Spirit. You know? Destiny Hero, Diamond Dude. That's actually kind of gay. Diamond Dude, double D. All right, bro. Well, why I do got double D's, I don't know. But, you know, we got some OG stuff right here. Oh, God, we got some sacrilege. We got some sacrilege that we shouldn't show, but it needs to, for history purposes. It has to be to remember what we lived through. This shit right here. Just a reminder of the bad times. and why we should appreciate the good times. Sacrilege, I know, guys, but listen, it's oh God. Now, some of you guys might remember this. Okay, so for the people out there who pre-ordered the Kingdom Hearts, I think it was the 1.5 HD remix. No. If you bought the soundtrack CDs, which had the orchestrated score, there was a fuck up on I think the first wave of printing, and the disc was fucked. I think the second one, where it was like skipping and all types of crazy issues, and they had to send you a proper copy of disc 2. Y'all remember this shit? Y'all remember this? I still have that. Oh my God, memories right there. Hey, Daniel Pack, what's up, my brother? Appreciate you coming through, man. Thank you. We're chilling, man. We're just vibing for the last hour. We are vibing. Badge of honor. Neo's a preacher. Now turn your pages with me to... Yes, it's time to duel. Absolutely, bro. Memories right there. Oh, man. But listen. Oh, my God. I have a lot of random shit down here. What the fuck? Yo! Do you guys remember these? Holy shit! The official PlayStation magazine, the demo discs. Oh my God. Of course, there's a lot of scratches on the back of it, but holy shit. Official PlayStation demo discs. I got like random Vita cartridges here. This is Lost Dimension. Well, it doesn't focus, but you know, Lost Dimension for the Vita. That's a decent game. Interesting concepts. What else is in this drawer? The Lion King 1.5 DVD. Oh my God, I watched the shit out of this movie when I was younger. Oh wow. Oh, I have all of my freaking magazines down. Oh my God, my strategy guides are down here. Oh God, I don't even know what I'm fucking doing with this. I have a Star Wars Rise of Skywalker opening night pin that I got for free. What the fuck am I gonna do with this? I'm never gonna display this. I might give it to Gore. Gore might want it. But I have a bunch of these Yu-Gi-Oh magazines. Holy shit. Hold on. Hold on. Stand by. The Beckett. Oh, yo, you see the dust on this shit? The Beckett Yu-Gi-Oh! Unofficial collector. Win a Sony PSP inside. This is during the GX era. Raviel, Lord of Phantasms. I'm probably gonna sneeze when I open all this shit. Holy shit, guys. Look at this. Holy shit. Toy Fair. Shit was almost 20 years ago. Oh my God. Egyptian news and shit. Oh, the fan art. Oh my God. Oh, bro, this is fucking nostalgia. Holy shit. Oh my God. Who remembers this? Holy shit. Oh man. Top 10 Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG hot list. Oh God, the Cyber Dragons. Oh, I was so obsessed with the Cyber Dragons back in the day. So obsessed with it. Jesus, so much dust on that. Porn magazines? Nah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, man. People come in my room like, what are you looking at? I'm just Yu-Gi-Oh! Magazines? Yu-Gi-Oh! Magazines, guys. They're crazy. That is old school. Where's the Guardian Heroes at? Yeah, honestly, I kind of checked out after GX. I mean, I watched the 5Ds anime. I love the 5Ds anime. But I didn't really get with synchro summoning. And then there's pendulum summoning, and it's just a bunch of crazy shit. Dude, the Cyber Dragon sets were awesome. I love them. Zane was so cool. No, like honestly, bro, in the early 2000s, David, they tried to make every single like shonen series have their own magazine. Yu-Gi-Oh had one. Dragon Ball had one. I don't know if Pokemon did. I'm not sure. But they had a lot of shit, man. Wow, this is crazy. I'm just looking at the camera over here. You guys can totally see like my setup. The Yu Hakusho Funko Pop. You can see the Pokemon. You know what the crazy thing is? Even though I don't fuck with Pokemon, the Scarlet and Violet OLED Switch dock is very nice. It looks so cool. Elemental Hero, yes. Dude, yeah, I don't... Dude, I'm just looking at the Series X right now. I'm looking at the Series X, and I'm just like, look at this thing. This is just so concentrated. So much fucking power in this little device. Look at it. This is a really tiny console when you think about it. It's crazy. Look at this thing. And then you have the fucking PS5, which is a behemoth in and of itself. It is tiny, bro. It's a little mini fridge. Dude, it's very fucking small. Like, the engineering is great. Yo, I remember that magazine, Corey. I really do. Holy shit. That's crazy. One of the games gonna start taking advantage of the power. Excuse me, sir, but there's this little game. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's called Redfall. It takes place in Massachusetts. And the power of the Series X is able to just make these characters have these elongated limbs. And yeah, you know, it's the power of the Xbox. Bro, I really can't believe people tried to cap for that game. I played that shit for like 2 hours. I was like, oh no. Man, I'm from Massachusetts. I didn't even want to play it. No, you got to play it for the culture, bro. That's your staple, bro. You got to do it, man. You got to play Redfall. Neo, I'm concerned that you were surprised at things in your room. Yeah, but the thing is, you don't really be going in drawers like that, so it's kind of nostalgic when you see this shit. That's why. It's not on full display. What culture? The Massachusetts culture. The quasi-racist culture in Boston, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got to do it, bro. You got to do it for the culture right there. You got to do it for Do it for Redfall, bro. If you complete Redfall, Xbox will keep this stuff exclusive. How about that? No, the Series S is good. Like, I like the Series S in terms of like what it offers for the community, especially emulation purposes. It's great, but I look at it like this. If you're like really serious about gaming on Xbox, I say always just save up the extra 200 and get a Series X, especially because last year the Series X was $350. That's like what, $100 more, if that, than the Series S with more storage, more power. It's great. But if you don't care about that stuff and you just want it as like a Game Pass machine or an emulation machine, then yeah, Series S is still good. Especially like when they were giving it away with like some carriers and for like basically like $125. Yeah. Well, people like Boba Fett because of it's what Boba Fett could represent rather than what Boba Fett actually is. Godfall. Oh God. I remember Godfall. I need to finish up Castlevania, bro. I haven't really been watching a lot of shows outside of like the TED show. Because I've just been playing a lot of Persona 5 Royal. Oh, they gut all the emulation? Damn. That sucks. Yeah, I need to finish Blue Eye Samurai. I need to finish up all of Pluto. I'm almost done with Pluto. I need to finish Castlevania. There's a lot of shit, bro. Netflix has been killing it with animation, which is so odd. But it makes sense. Because they're probably the least hands-off with animation. Or at least hands-on with animation. Dude, I haven't even started Spy Family yet, or the new season of Urusei Yatsura. Oh, dude, there's just so much shit, and I need to watch that show, Frieren MDTRFRFR thing that everyone's hyping up. That shit, it's on my list. I've been watching Oshinoko, and Oshinoko is really good. There's a lot of shit. There's another season of Blue Exorcist. My God, bro. Oh my Lord. It's fucking insane, dude. There's just so much good shit out. Gaming, anime. Honestly, it's gonna take like a real like, you know what it is for me? Okay. Outside of Dragon's Dogma 2, I don't really know what other game is coming out that I should be hyping this year. Like, there's Metaphor ReFantasio, but outside of that, like, I can't off the top of my head think of something that's confirmed. Yeah, of course Final Fantasy, but that's out this month. But like, I'm talking like that. I'm legit over the moon excited for. Like, it's Final Fantasy, then Dragon's Dogma, but I'm gonna wait on Dragon's Dogma. Like, I'm not, like, there's nothing coming out in the immediate future. Indiana Jones is at the end of the year. Everything else I can either wait a bit on, or I'm not that excited for. Like, Stellar Blade, I'm excited for it. Am I gonna get it day one? I don't know. I might get it like week 2, week 3, depending. Everything else is just like end of the year type shit, which could give me an opportunity to catch up on a lot of shows and some other games I haven't been playing. You know, I think that'll be really beneficial, to be honest. Oh yeah, Uncharted 1 remake. Yeah, there's that. Get excited, guys. I'm more excited for the prospects of like a Last of Us Part 2 remake, to be fair. I know they just remastered it, but we could get a remake sometime soon. Because I'm gonna be real with you guys. Last of Us Part 2 on PS5 doesn't play as good as I want it to. So I think maybe we're due for a remake. You guys agree with that? You guys agree with that? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Dragon's Dogma launches only at 30 frames. I would not be shocked. They should really, really think about remaking The Last of Us Part 2 on the PS5. They should. Because the remaster, no. We need a full-blown remake. $70. No issues. I think that's what the community wants. I could always get foamy. I will get foamy with the homies. I need to take my time. Code Veronica remake this year. How about another multiplayer game that'll last 3 weeks? That's the best I could do. They should remake the PS5. I'm down with that. Dude, I'm so surprised that Bamco has not done anything with the Tales games outside of Symphonia. Like, they fuck up that Symphonia remaster, and they haven't done anything with Exilia. They have not done anything with Graces. They haven't done anything with just anything, bro. Like, what is going on? Like, Tales of Arise did so well, and they're just like, nope. Nope. We're not doing it. We're not touching it. I'm like, can you stop, please? I don't understand Bamco at times. I really don't, guys. Metroid Prime 4? What the fuck is that? What is Metroid Prime 4? That does not exist. I mean, the Exilia games are fun, but the second one is definitely kind of a drag just because of that debt mechanic thing. I mean, it's a good game, but like, you know. I'm starting to get hungry, guys. What are we ordering for tonight? I'm not drunk, so I can actually go and pick up food. I might get me some pizza tonight. I haven't had pizza in a long time. I think the last time I had pizza was last year. I might get some. I mean, what's open right now? We got Domino's, Pizza Hut. Oh god! And before someone says, "Oh, why are you ordering it?" I'm like, all right, bro, shit it. Might get Domino's or Pizza Hut. Domino's has better deals than Pizza Hut, in my opinion. Yeah, Chinese food, nice. You had hot wings tonight, nice. I love that for you guys. I have a Domino's emergency pizza. What the fuck is that? I just checked my email. Is that like a free pizza? If I can get a free pizza, that sounds good for me. Domino's. Hold on. Free pizza. Oh, of course it expired on August 30th. Oh, wait, why isn't it? Hold on. But I just saw it. Where did it go? No, I don't want to download the Domino's app. Hold on. Domino's garlic sauce is one of the few things that keeps you going in life. I respect that. It should be in my account. I love it. We're all playing tech support right now. Okay, so it says order now and get a free Domino's emergency pizza to use next time. Oh, next time? No. That means I'll have to still buy it now. Okay, let me see what's in my account. Hold on. My deals and rewards. I have two things there. My deals. No. No. Well, I have a free order of loaded tots. So there's that. And I had until January 30th to get a free medium 2-topping pizza. Ah, damn. Oh, well, it's not that big a deal because Domino's is always cheap. So, you know. I'm gonna order some Domino's, guys. I remember we ordered, you guys, when the Domino's first did online ordering, I remember we were on an Ask Neo stream, I think on Justin TV years ago, and we ordered pizza. I think I might do that choose two for $6.99. See, I remember when we used to be a proper country. We used to be a proper country, and we used to get it $5.99. So we'll do carry out. Okay. Yeah, Justin TV Gore. You remember that shit, bro. Back in the day. Okay, so I'm going to do store pickup. We're getting Domino's tonight. Fuck it. Pizza. Build your pizza. See recent pizzas I've ordered. Chicken, pepperoni. I'm going to start from scratch. I'll make a different pizza. So I have... Okay, so I have 40 points. I can get bread twist or free stuffed cheesy bread. I can get a cheesy bread. Nice. I love the cheesy bread. Banana peppers are fire. I agree. Dude, I can get a free stuffed cheesy bread with my 40 points. Either the stuffed cheesy bread, the pepperoni stuffed cheesy bread, spinach and feta, or bacon and jalapeno. What do you guys think I should get? Now, the classic stuffed cheesy bread is always a good one. Always good. But that spinach and feta and the bacon jalapeno is pretty fucking good. But I've never had the pepperoni stuffed cheesy bread. But I'm already getting a pepperoni pizza. So you guys think that's pepperoni overboard? Like, what do you guys think? Like, you know how you want to have a palate cleanser in the mix if you're getting a lot of food? Yeah, Blog TV, yeah. I might get that jalapeno, bro. Because I'm not getting bacon on my regular pizza. I might get that bacon and jalapeno, bro. I'm gonna fuck around and get that bacon and jalapeno. Yes, sir. Fuck, man. Now I want a pizza as well. Yeah, you see, Maddie, you know it. Maddie, you know the fucking vibes. So I added that. So let's get the pizza. So we're gonna build a pizza. I don't know about you guys, but I love the handmade pan pizza. I love handmade pan. I love that shit. Okay, so what sauce? The tomato sauce or the garlic parm sauce? I might, robust, because the tomato sauce is pretty good, but the garlic parm sauce is nice. Yeah, the pan sauce is valid, bro. I mean, the pan pizza is valid. Oh, God, they did do a Domino's Final Fantasy expansion. I remember that. That was different, bro. I love how every stream we're just ordering fucking food. I love it. You know what? Let's do the garlic parm sauce. I don't really do that. Toppings, you gotta get... I like getting chicken on my pizza. Well, I mean, sometimes I do jalapenos and I do pineapples. That's actually kind of valid. But for this time, I'm gonna do chicken, and I'll do chicken and pepperoni. I'll do that. Add that to order because it's 2 topping. All right, let's see. Okay, let's go to checkout. Okay, let's see how much this shit is gonna be. It shouldn't be more than like $8 because the deal or whatever. Ooh, what's our final total? Why the fuck is our total $18? That makes no sense. This is like that meme. This is like that meme where it's just like when you do the deal and it ends up being like $40. You're like, what the fuck? I need to figure out why. Hold on. Hold the fuck on. I've never seen that combo on a pizza. Hold on. I need to figure out why is this shit so expensive. Hold on. Medium 2 topping, bread loaded top. Okay, watch. It's probably because I did the coupon. It's probably because I did the coupon. Hold on. Let me take out the coupon and it'll probably come back down to normal. No, it didn't. What the fuck is going on here? I gotta adjust this shit. What is going on in the chat right now with Byron? I'm trying to figure out why this is happening. DIMWITMONKEY is like, yo, I'm not handling that shit. He's like, nope. Okay, for some reason this is getting fucked up. All right, I'm gonna redo this again. I'm gonna make another pizza. I'm gonna do it again because something fucked up. Is it gay to spam in the chat? Low-key, it might be. Just a little timeout. Just a little bit. Because you just need a little bit of timeout. All right, I'm done with that coupon. Why is the pizza freaking $10? I don't understand this shit. Medium 2 is it because I got a pan pizza? Is it because I got a pan pizza? That doesn't make any sense. Cheese, sauce. I'm curious. Hold on. I'm not that much of a stickler, but I'm curious why it's. No, I'm trying to see if it's pan or is it because I got. No, it might be because I got a pan pizza. Let me do a hand tossed pizza. Tomato sauce, cheese, pepperoni, chicken. Save changes. It might not like me, bro. Yeah, you're right. It's because I did pan pizza. Because when you do pan pizza, it comes out to... It's $3 more than a hand-tossed pizza. Oh, it didn't used to be like that. Oh. See, now that's very gay, you guys. That's very gay. But you know what? We're going to do a bacon and jalapeno stuffed... what's it called? Cheesy bread. And we're going to go ahead... And let's see if we can do the coupon. Because if we can do the coupon, we'll be good. Add to order. All right. Hand toss sounds pretty. Yo, I know, Gore. It does sound pretty suspect, bro. It does sound pretty suspect, Gore. I'm not going front. All right. Okay, I'm going to place this order. I'm going to place this order for a medium 12-inch hand-tossed pizza. I'm going to change the sauce, though. I'm going to get garlic parm. Fuck it. Yo, I could go for some Chinese food, but my Chinese foods are lame. They close at 10. All right, so my final total. I could go for some General Tso's chicken, man. I'll kill that shit. So I'm getting a bacon and jalapeno stuffed cheesy bread and a medium 12-inch hand-tossed pizza with chicken. Oh no, I forgot the pepperoni. I need pepperoni on that shit, bro. Where the fuck is the pepperoni? Am I going crazy? Oh no, it's on there. Duh. Yeah, General Tso's chicken is the shit, bro. I love General Tso's chicken with some pork fried rice. Oof. Some pork fried rice. That shit is fire. Let me see. Can I get a free dessert with those points? Let me see. No. The dessert is at 60 points. So I think after this I'll get some points. So next time, everyone needs a good hand tossed AEO. That's a fact. So we're gonna check out, guys, with our pizza and our cheesy bread. That'll be a nice little carb bump for tomorrow. Tomorrow's back day, so that'll be beneficial. We'll kill the whole pizza and cheesy bread. Yeah, the lava cake is nice. I'm not going front. I'm not going to hold you guys. The lava cake is nice. Okay. All right. Carry out now. Continue checkout. Let's place this order. You know, back day, you know, that sounds a little, yeah, it does sound pretty sus, bro. I'm not going front. I'm not going front, bro. It is pretty suspect. It is very suspect, Gore. Can't even front that. You know what? I just might have to live with that shit. But then I was thinking like Papa John's though. Let me see what deals Papa John's goes, because Papa John's got those Papadillas, and those Papadillas are pretty fucking. Pumpadillas is pretty suspect. Because Papa John's got those deals though, bro. But let me see, like. They got the Papa Parents, same thing for $6.99. You can get a pizza, and you can get a second eye. You can get a Papadilla, bro. But it'd be the same price. The only difference is that Papa John's is like a couple of minutes out, further out by comparison. He's like, man, being Aussie and hearing all these food places makes you envious. I mean, we got some decent. I mean, this is like bottom tier fast food late night pizza stuff, my friend. Like, there's a lot better stuff that's open. I mean, it's not open late, but you know, we got some good shit. Yeah, but that Sarpito's is not open, bro. I could get a Papadilla. I could get a Papadilla. No, you know what? I'm gonna stick to Domino's. We set our mind on Domino's. Okay, we're gonna set our mind on Domino's. We're ordering Domino's, guys. I just placed the order and load, please. Loading. Okay, we just placed our order. And I got a free emergency pizza for next time. Yay. So we have the Domino's tracker. 10 to 20 minutes. Yeah, 10 to 20 minutes. And then I can go pick it up. Go pick it up. Bottom tier is best tier. Hey, listen, sometimes when you've had a few drinks and you need something quick and easy and cheap, it comes in clutch. And there's no shame in admitting that at all. But yeah, I think it's about time for end of the stream tonight, you guys. No 5.5, 6 hour stream, but we got through 3.5 hours. Pretty coherent. Very, very, very good stream. It's crazy how like we started off being so serious, and it's just like, yo, this shit is gay as fuck. Hey, pizza though, you know? But I want to thank you guys so much for coming through to the stream. The funeral for the Xbox brand, as it's being touted on social media. I mean, next week is going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully we get the news next Monday, as opposed to later in the week where we might have to wait until the following week to talk about it, because you know how the stream goes. But yes, sir. Thank you guys so much for coming through. If you can do me a favor, if you haven't already, hit the like button. Helps out the channel tremendously. We are at 94 likes. Can we get to 100 likes before we close out the stream for tonight, you guys? That would be so fucking sick. I know there's like 6 of you guys lurking right now who haven't hit the like button, who's just like, no, I'm not gonna fucking do this shit. I'm not gonna do it. Fuck it. I'll hit the like button when the stream ends. That's the type of person I am. And listen, hey, you're a man of your morals and convictions and all of that stuff, and I respect that. But we're already at 95 likes, so you know we might get to that 100. Who knows? But Windows just asked me, how likely are you to recommend a Windows PC to others if asked? Well, I mean, considering Windows is the default platform for almost everything, it depends. How likely am I to recommend the Xbox brand to people? That's a different question, but we'll see. But you know, as always, again, thank you guys so much for all your support all throughout. Follow your boy on Twitter, twitter.com/NeoGameSpark, to get all my spicy, my lukewarm, and my hot takes. That's where I congregate. And we will be back tomorrow evening for the Kingdom Hearts Data Battle streams, where we're going to be finishing up the remainder of the Lucky Emblem hunt. And then once we do that, we'll do probably just a little bit more housekeeping, and then we'll actually finally get down to the data battles, which will be so much fun seeing me attempt to be a gamer on stream. That's gonna be a lot of great fun. But before we go, even though this is not an Ask Neo stream, we have to have ourselves a second hydration check, considering, you know, we did have a little bit to drink tonight. We had like 1.5 shots, and then we had a whole can of beer. And I'm chilling. I'm still fine. You know? We got a $2 super chat coming in from Blue Senshi. Xbox, more like L-Box. Have a good night, everyone. Oh, shit. That man is calling out Phil Spencer directly with that comment. Holy fuck. But, yeah, appreciate the super chat, you guys. Appreciate everyone pulling up. And before we go, guys, grab your favorite H2O beverage of choice and join us on a hydration check, because when you stay hydrated, you feel better about yourself. So 3, 2, 1, hydration. And listen, hear me out for a second. Sae-san, Sai Nijima, Shadow Sai Nijima, hear me the fuck out. Listen, hear me the fuck out. That's all I'm saying. If there's anything that can prove that y'all are straight and not gay tonight, because all of y'all are gay tonight, Sai Nijima, Shadow Sai, hear me the fuck out. So, anyways, you guys, enjoy the rest of your mornings, your evenings, your afternoons. Keep being the amazing individuals that you are. Be kind to each other. Be excellent to one another. And for me to for now, my name is NGS signing out. And like always, I will catch you guys later. Peace out, y'all. It's pizza time.